Hello. How you doing today? Hopefully that's you, Betty. Maybe. Who is it? Come on up. Say something. Scaredy cat. Must be Joey. Hey, Betty.
Hey,
How's it going?
good, and you?
Good.
Let me just close this tab. Hey, Rev, good to see you. Long time.
Hey, Rev.
In your thumbnail. Who's that, Mr. Shasta? Oh,
Oh, mine is Mount Washington.
okay. Yeah, I was looking to see who's live. I don't see nobody. I'm like, go live.
Yeah, nobody's out there.
Yeah, there's nothing to do, so I'm like, boring. So what are you up to?
Just sitting around.
There you go.
Pookie's in the shower.
Good. Rev, hope you're having a good day. Happy
Yeah,
New
it's slow.
Year.
Okay, we got 3 people in here now.
Yeah. Who is new, Guido? Who's new?
What's new?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, not much. Just babies are going to the coast this weekend.
Sweet. The snow clearing. Send the snow over here, Rep. We need it. Yeesh, with everything going on over here.
No
It's chill.
snow here.
Is it snowing there with you, Guido?
No.
Oh, okay. That's good. We need rain. That's what we need over here.
Yeah, you need rain down there.
Dry.
Yeah.
It's windy also. That doesn't help, the fire.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You still got the winds today?
Yeah, it's not that bad, but still, with what's going on right now, it doesn't help the situation.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, if you want to know the truth, a lot of people are, I think this is government shit, to be honest, if you want to know the truth.
You think so?
Yeah, this is no, like in the, by the beach, there's no, they say it was electrical. I mean, they're all over, but they said there was electrical. It can't be electrical. It's underground, those wires.
Yeah.
They found some other people, like on the mountain, they were leaving gas cans, those 5 gallons, whatever, and people provoking stuff, with
Yeah.
smoke and everything. So it's
I'll be
really
damned.
sad. People are, I don't know what are they up to, but it's not good, obviously.
No, it's not good.
Hmm. It's just heartbreaking all over,
Yeah.
even if it's in the rich area, regardless. A lot of people feel, different with them. I'm like, regardless, people are human.
How far away is it from you?
An hour and a half, kind of. Yeah.
Holy shit.
But the thing is, the mountains where I'm at is
Yeah.
just on the other side where I'm at. So it's not that far. Not that far.
You can come hide out here.
Definitely. Thank you. Oh, is the pool guy? Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, just don't let her go outside. The pool guy is here.
Oh,
Nova. Nova's like very protective.
attack.
Mm-hmm. I took her to walk, and she needs to learn how to stay next to me. Doing a little bit of training here and there. It's gonna take me a minute, but I'll get her in there. Oh, yeah,
How, how old is she now?
Nova, what, 6, 7 months? 7 months, I think.
Still a puppy.
Yeah. Yeah. She's growing.
Yeah.
She's a good dog regardless, I don't know, something with the mouth that she just don't like mouths. It's maybe when she was baby they kick her or something,
Yeah.
or maybe it's just that breed like that. But she's getting there little by little, baby steps.
Yeah. So, was you on Dragons last night?
I was in chat. I just
Yeah.
didn't want to be on panel because, with all that going on, I want to be, able to answer my mom if she needs me. Or my kids went out there to see her, when to have fun too. But just want to be in, right away
Yeah.
to answer. Just stay home. Wish I needed. I've been doing too much last week. So finally catch up,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I didn't see what's his name, Ghost. I thought she said Ghost was gonna go on panel,
Yeah, I did too, but he never showed up.
right?
I don't know what's up with that.
I think he has some, medical condition or something like that.
Mm.
Could be, yeah. It is what it is.
Hey, Blue Eyes.
Hey, Blue. Yeah. I mean, she had fun. I think
Yeah.
it was funny that what is that name that guy? Somebody that he was asking for the channel link, no, the StreamYard, and
Oh,
what's his name?
yeah. Wolf something?
Something, I don't know. Whatever
I
his
don't
name.
either.
I thought it was funny. I'm not crying in shower.
Yeah.
And you know how Pookie is. Pookie likes to poke too. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh boy. He doesn't know us over here. We're troublemakers. Mm,
Cray babies.
some people, I swear. They're too much. It is what it is.
So, what have you been doing, Blue? I bet she's been causing trouble.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Once in a while, you need to start the pot,
Yep.
get some things rolling. Damn cameras.
Shoveling snow.
Oh, that's not fun.
That's no fun, Blue.
Mm-mm.
Where's TC at this morning? Or this afternoon?
I don't know. Mr. Cambino.
Probably napping.
Fucking cabrón.
Cabrón.
Mm-hmm. I like snow, but you know, for a little bit, then later it's like I'm done.
Yeah.
But it's Christmas, you know, Christmas not a Christmas without snow. He was turning some shit last night over there in Dragon.
Yeah.
He likes to poke people for sure. He is something.
Yeah.
Hmm. I was surprised Taze went on panel,
Yeah, I was too.
right? That was a good one.
All the work he got to get up on panel, and he went too.
Yeah. I think he went through an ammonia or something like that, he said.
Yeah.
I think he's going through that though. Hope he recover fast. Not fun.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So TC in terms of service are fighting, huh?
I guess. Let me put your link in flying, not flying on, I mean,
Okay.
or so she can know that you're over here.
Okay.
Did you post your link in there?
No, I didn't.
All right, let me post that in there. Give me a second. Let's see. I already posted in there.
Okay. We got 7 in here now.
Mm-hmm. Some lurkers too. I mean, welcome
Yeah.
in. Well, welcome in.
One of them's Joey.
Joey. Joey, go live. I'm so pissed at you. Deception with you, motherfucker. I don't know why they pick on Joey so much. He's a saint. What was wrong with you guys?
Whew.
He's not that bad.
Yeah.
He's not that
He's,
bad.
he's a piece of shit.
Wait, you're just saying that. He's a man of God.
Man.
Hey guys.
Hey, Blue.
Just thought I'd come up and say hey.
I like
Hey.
your avatar.
Yeah,
I love it.
something different.
Mm-hmm. Especially under the table. Hell yeah. Huh.
So did you get all your snow shoveled?
I just do it a little bit at a time. I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. You know that they'll give you a fine if you don't clean like your passway or by your mailbox things. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's true.
Really?
I never heard that.
Yeah. The other day, one of my neighbors from back in Indiana, she told me that she got like a fine or something. I'm like, I didn't know it was a thing. Like,
It seems like it'd be your own business if you wanted your walkway cleaned.
mm-hmm. But they say because of the mailman or somebody falls, it's under
Yeah.
your property supposedly. Even if the sidewalk is,
Huh.
I'm like, it's good to know. Jeez.
Yeah. My driveway is all blacktop, so it just, I don't know, it just shovels easy.
Mm-hmm.
You keep it up, it don't get too deep, you know.
Yeah.
So how much snow did you get?
About 4 inches.
Oh, jeez.
I know. Yeah.
Not much.
Mhm.
So what's been going on?
Over here it's crazy, girl. I think
Not much. It's been kind of slow.
I finally got on there again last night, and I guess I come in the middle of a story, something about golden eyes.
Golden Eyes.
I
Yeah,
never heard that.
What happened with Golden Eyes?
I don't know. I guess from what I'm understanding,
Mhm.
and I don't have the whole story,
Right.
is
Just
they did a complete dox on her family, on her. I'm
Ooh.
not for sure. I don't know if it happened in Discord or what, but I mean, it's kind
wow.
of like Andrew, and it was Stephanie that did it, not
Is that
Stephanie.
the ASMR girlfriend or whatever?
Yeah,
God
what's her
damn.
Wow.
what's her name? Stephanie,
Yeah, stuff, something like that.
something like that.
Mm.
And they're all in an uproar. Andrew's in on it, and you know,
Mm.
I don't know. I just typed in there. I must
But
have come in on the middle of something.
why I don't even see that much gold on you know. I just see her once in a while. Where is it? At AC?
Yeah,
Sometimes a little
once
bit
in a
on
blue moon.
Lisa. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's
She ain't even
that.
saying anything. She's just rolling her eyes.
I think that's enough to get
I
me.
know it.
Right.
You know what she's thinking every time she does it.
I
Like,
know. Listen,
yeah.
I can read right through her, okay? And sometimes I'll even throw back a little jags, you know, because I know what she's trying to say. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, stop fucking slapping me around. And always little rolling emojis.
So whatever they did, it was pretty. When it comes to doxing,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like they dug in deep on that one.
that
Oh,
sucks. Do you know who
So
did it?
Stephanie
Stephanie, huh?
or Steph, or
I thought she was getting along with her.
I
Well, because I see her in AC, that's why, you know, I'm saying it.
yeah.
But,
That's what went down. That's what I do know for. That's what they said. Who did it?
mm,
And Andrew's, kind of beside himself, and but
uh,
I don't know.
yeah, I'm not following everybody. I do watch here and there, but, you know, not to the point of, you know, every, just enough to get
Yeah,
the gesture, you know?
I get on once in a while, whether it's Earl's and then sometimes I just don't even want to plug into YouTube.
Girl, the way it is going right now, geez, the fuck.
I don't
There's a
take it
lot of
that serious.
yeah.
It is what it is.
That's just it, Patty. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, were we? I guess back in the day, hate to say that, but it was fun when we did jabs or
Well, you can come and say, you know, your thing and, you know, go by your, you know, way and just leave it as that.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think we're there nowhere.
Nope.
Yeah.
Those days are it's rare with who you can do that, you know?
Yeah.
People at it, but it's rare to
And
see.
I see us still, like the OG, still trying to keep that going as funny,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just not. They're not letting it happen.
No. It's a no apparently. The sad thing is a lot of people are likable, you know, and then it's like you don't want to choose. I mean, I get it, it's messy one side, but you look both sides, it's like who wants to be in that, you know, in the middle of that crossfire? Not me, you know. I can see why they say about this one. I can see it the other way. Like they see my shit too. You know? It is what it is, you know. Who am I to fucking crucify anybody here?
Yeah. I mean, there is a point that you're just going to have to get in life and just go, there's got to be something better out here.
I think it's funny when they say the circle's getting smaller. I'm like, yeah, way smaller. You know,
It's just me. I can't get too much smaller than it's just me. I don't have, trust nobody.
no one. At the end of the day, you know, we come here what to have a laughter. You know, I see it this as a fucking TV talks back to me. So that's how
Yeah.
you know. If I want to be fucking slutty, I'll be slutty. If I want to be a fucking bitch, I'll be a little bitch here and there. If I want to fucking, you know, throw a little, but you know, I leave it as that. You know, don't need to fucking Well, from her,
Don't take it personally. Yeah.
And if it does something bother, then say it. So what? Fucking clear the fucking air and just fucking leave it as that and move on. But it just I don't know how far more it can go, with some certain people.
Yeah.
And I really don't care to know, to be honest. It doesn't
Right.
even satisfy. I don't even enjoy it no more. A lot of those places, it's like rare where you want to go.
Right.
But
I mean,
Earl,
and some people, huh? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying Earl's getting some weirdos on there.
Is he? I don't know. I see. I don't know. I see the old people, I guess.
Well, just some of the old bad guys.
Well, it's hard to say, because sometimes he wants to do changes, but you can't make changes when the chat is egging in. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, I'll put an example. When Earl left, the Earl, the Abe's, the Earls, the bird, it's like he doesn't want the drama there. But then why you let them? So why you let the people in chat say something to trigger certain people? So it's like you are drama. So why do you don't want it?
100%, Betty. That's what I always say. And I'm like, you don't want drama. That's why I always say he rides the fence.
Yeah.
I don't like drama. And then when he really gets upset, he's like, I can't take no more. And he just shuts down.
And then he just takes some little liners that you have to say. And that's enough for him to fucking, snap and fucking rage his own fucking shit sometimes.
Yeah. And then he comes back. Yeah.
Saying what I observed. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. That's what I observed too. Then he comes back on. Then he comes back on and it's like, he's wanting the drama to get, because he's bored.
That's what I say. Own up to it. Fuck yeah. I fucking say it all the time. I love this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Listen, I'm the kind of girl that love a lot of these people block those sock accounts. I mean, I like those sock accounts. They're fucking sarcastic, being wicked, witty. All that, banter, be cool. Just don't like when they go real, That's where I tell my fucking break. Like, literally, I won't. But I said, let the shit. I think a lot of the time, even those trolls are the one that keep the the chat keep going, So I'm like,
right.
People, geez, you're overthinking too much.
Yeah. And even if you come in with a sock gun, we all have them.
No, man, not possible here. And this
I don't have any socks.
No, just
now. Guido.
What we don't know, Guido, huh? What are we doing here? Yeah, I mean, when he says, I don't want the drama, I'm like, that's all we know you is drama. From the 90s, from Baby Gums. I mean, that's what I know you for that. I mean, you can't say you don't want it and all of a sudden. I mean, you can make changes and improve a little bit here and there. But you know what? It also started not just on panel, even in chat,
Yeah.
So if you're going to make those progress, start implying it. Just don't talk too much about it, Do it. Just do it. It is what it is, I guess.
I remember when I went up to, I seen Salty Brand. This was, I want to say last year. And he had on, hang on, what's his name? Tammy up there.
Oh,
and I thought it'd be so funny. Now, see, I live in my own brain. I thought it'd be so funny to go, hey, I got something to say to you two. They're like, what? And I said, do you remember that one sock account? And I said the name, and they're like, yeah, they're so cool. I said, you buttheads, it was me. And they're like, what the fuck?
Yes, what was it? Yes, I remember. I remember that sock account. Hold on. I'm trying to remember the name.
It was Gerbil Loop.
Gerbil Loop. There you go. That was a good one, girl. You kept that one for years.
I know. Even Taryn is like, we want to know who that is.
When that Gerbil would come in chat, I remember Salty Ryan. He was fucking like a candy, store.
These, those
You're
two,
over here
I'd
clapping.
come in and I mean, they've been just hooting, hollering, and I'm like, these
That's
people,
how you know you
and
know.
I would go into detail. I'm like, whose appointment is it? Come here. This is what I'm going to do to you. And I'd go into detail and they would just laugh. I'm like, you dumb fucks.
If they only knew. Just say, I won't kiss, I won't tell.
Mhm. I don't know why I went up and told him that. I thought I'd be so funny. I still laugh about it.
I remember those days. Good times.
Where's Pookie?
She's getting out of the shower. She's getting out of the shower.
How come you're not in there with her? No, just playing.
Can't fit.
I'm gonna start a problem here.
Nah.
Oops. It wasn't me, Pookie. Yeah. Yeah, these
So
cameras.
Joe's still going around being ugly?
He hasn't been around for a while.
I miss him.
I think his StreamYards is out.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they say that somebody paid his StreamYard.
I don't know who would.
Betty, you watering your house down?
Yeah. But I'm kind of like, a little bit distant from there. I'm more worried about my mom, if you want to know the truth. And, my sister. They're the one that's out there. But, you know what, boy? A lot of it, I think actually it's arsenal everywhere, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a coincidence. There's nothing a coincidence there.
And it's not just the fires. I mean, it is a political thing when it comes to the California water system.
That's a big ass scam there, man.
That water system, I mean, they've got, gallons, I don't know how many, that they're just taking and flushing out to the sea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get excited if you throw water out, out here.
Yeah.
It's all politics. That's all it is. Fucking pure fucking trash people.
So they're gonna
and
put
what's
him?
weird, just like I hear from Florida, I still have property there and stuff, but it's like all along the coast, that hurricane, I'm talking multi-million-dollar homes, not mine, but
Yeah.
just trashed. But yet these big corporations like our restaurants on the thing, they're buying up all the restaurants and everything along the coast.
You know what I think? They're trying to make it more modern. Little by little eliminate, the old town, the old, places and make
Yeah, I come from a little old-fashioned town. Oh no.
It's just sad, devastating seeing everywhere this kind of stuff.
Yeah. It looked like piles of sand and just, it looked like a Sierra Desert out there. Just a big old huge pile of sand. You couldn't even see the ocean. It was wild. And that's just what came in. They can't put it back out in the water because it's polluted till it sifts through.
Yeah.
How's that for a job?
Shit.
I don't know how people are going to recover from this one, girl. This is a lot. A whole town went away. Literally.
I don't think they're going to recoup. I think it's just a new beginning.
In Malibu, they have the whole front section of the houses, the whole, a whole row of PCH Highway 1. And
yep,
you can't even rebuild no more.
Mm-mm.
You can't do construction on that. That's why I'm thinking it's all, politics, to be honest.
Yeah. Who came on? Somebody came on. I don't know, some actress.
Mm-hmm.
And she said just to get a permit to do something for a cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
She said it has taken me a year just for cleanup. Can you imagine? There's no building.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, and look at like pick a big actress, or a family of whoever, and that's been their home for like generations. Boom, gone.
There was a senior housing, like 40, 50 of them, and they're all in the, in the parking, like it's like an AM PM 7-Eleven, and they're all waiting outside, all in a wheelchair, all these people, old people. It was really sad seeing them.
Yeah, see, that
Hard-
breaks my heart. I got a softness for the old ones.
Even for the big ones, I mean, those rich, it don't matter, regardless. It's not,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna beat them up for that.
When I become rich, I'm gonna do this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, ladies.
Hey,
How are you?
There's
good, and you?
Good.
So Guido, go live. We need somebody to go live here, man.
Go live. Anybody, go live.
Mm-hmm.
How's the smoke down there, Betty?
It's good. I mean, up here it's not that bad where I'm at, but it's more down in LA,
Yeah.
everywhere. Like,
Blowing that way too, huh? The wind blowing towards LA.
it's not blowing much over here because of it's going towards the beach,
Right.
But when it does, you'll see up here. I think in a matter of days, it's gonna be over here.
Yeah, they
But it's helping the wind is going to the beach, All
Does it
parts.
make you want to move?
In a way, yeah.
Sure, it doesn't matter where you live. There's always going to be
Always something. It's true.
rain. I mean, some places just have a little bit more than others, but
Mm-hmm.
we've had our fair share of.
I mean, if you really had to pick let's say, a natural or Mother Nature piss off storm, what would it be? I don't think I want to do a mudslide.
I do
think
an earthquake.
Yeah, me too.
Do an earthquake?
Yeah,
Because the earthquake just, a couple seconds or minutes, maybe.
as long as you can get in under cover.
Won't be in a fucking bridge or some shit like that. Jeez.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want like a massive tsunami. I just don't think drowning is.
Low-key, I always laugh when my mom says, well, I'll throw you guys from up here a vest. Because I'm like 4,000 feet up, sea level.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more work for them, and not for me, for them. But a lot of it is arsenal for sure. That's for sure. I've been following this TikTok, and you see left and right people posting where I live, like coming up this 15. You can see people, literally have 5 tank of gas, just throwing it out there,
Really?
I watched one TikTok. They actually caught them. They're
Mhm.
like, they're over here. They're trying to start a fire.
That's just sick, I mean,
Tell me that's not fucking. I mean, I think this all is politics. If you want to know the truth, there's nothing there.
well, but it is dry down there. I mean, you got
Yeah, but listen,
all the conditions.
it's not the season. It's not May. You should
Right.
dry
Yeah,
season is around
right.
May or in August.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
the
true.
time.
That's true. I didn't think about that. But it's only January. We usually see
Mhm.
this in July and August.
The grass is even speaking right now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even make sense. And up there in that Palisade,
Mm-hmm.
all the wires, the utilities and all that, it's underground. Well, basically,
Yeah.
so it's like impossible.
Well, it's probably a good thing it is because everybody would be out of electricity for forever.
Mm-hmm.
Have they gotten that far up where you are?
What was that?
Have they gotten that far where you're at? As far
Yeah.
as
No, it's good. So.
they're
And
just-
listen, it's one place to another, like from Palisade to the mountains, that's like 30 miles.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can see the spots, very, like all like very a good gap.
Yeah, I was looking at.
Bringing it everywhere.
It's it's burning right where I grew up in Pasadena, right? So
Mhm.
just because I was almost on the border of Pasadena and Altadena.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that was like right in my backyard. Where
It's beautiful. I live over there. I'd like to go there yourself if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I got a friend that lives up there where I used to live. She's got a couple boys, and one of her sons moved down to California, which a lot of the kids just that's the required to do is to move down there. But he's working at JPL, where my dad
Mhm.
used to work at.
Mhm.
So, it is a pretty city, but I
It is.
just grew up in the wrong era down there because it was back when they started integration, and
Mhm.
so they were busing. The blacks lived on one side of town and whites on the other side of town, so they were
Mhm.
busing the blacks over to our side and us over to their side. I was, like I said, I was kind of right in the middle. I didn't have to go to another high school,
Mhm.
but it was just there was riots all the time, and it wasn't a fun time to go to school
Right.
for me.
It's really nice right now. I mean, well, not anymore.
Yeah,
Pookie and her bell bottoms.
yeah, it was definitely.
Good old times. Bell bottom.
I was the hippie, and hip hugger bell bottoms, and I always thought these are just never going to go out of style, and I'm going to keep them forever, thinking when you're 18 or whatever. But you look now, and they're coming back. So,
It's true.
yeah.
It's true. My girl, she keep buying things like that. I'm like, oh my god, all those clothes we used to use it back in our day. Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm like, all the things that back in the time is coming back little by little. They go through phases.
full circle, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just hope it gets better, but I don't know how much more.
Sorry.
I think the best time when I was young and when I first moved out to California, I lived right there in Ocean Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It was the best time. Young, dumb. Oh my God. Oh,
There's an end to that saying too. But for God's sake.
Officers Club on the beach.
Yeah.
Lordy.
Go get them.
Lordy.
Good old days.
That's where we stayed. Just crying down there. It was-
Shit, you're not every day young, so have to do what you gotta do.
There's somebody down there. I don't know that wants it. I don't know.
Who's in the basement? Who's in the basement? What is
Somebody's in the private.
it? In the basement. Somebody's wanting
don't-
to come up. Exploring V is what it says.
Oh. Well, maybe put your banner or put yourself in bigger, Guido.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You can do
trying.
that too.
Let's see.
Where?
Oops. Oh.
What is happening right now? What is going on in this
What
place?
is happening right now?
What is happening?
Who be you?
Who be me? I'm one of the most contributors on the Discord channel.
Really?
Yeah, for Dragon Classy. Jeez, come on.
Ah,
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Here.
Whatever this nonsense is that's happening right now, I don't know, but yeah,
Nonsense.
let's go.
No nonsense.
Here, if it'll make you feel better, if it'll make you feel better, Guido. There you go.
Can't see it.
Well, he's got his thing full screen, so that's why.
Well, you know. So. Yeah.
It's not a dick pic. Relax.
I know, but we don't know you, so they're being a little bit more extra precautious.
That's fine. That's fine. You can find me writing on my name on YouTube, much like Dragon does, and she's on my shows, and I'm on hers, and
Oh, okay. And you go by the name you have up there right now? Is that
Mhm.
okay.
You know you're an Oregon Duck fan?
Goddamn right. I host the Oregon Duck Show with another guy you see once in a while around named Spaz. He's my co-host for the Oregon
Cool.
Duck Show.
Were you in Dragon's chat last night?
I was briefly, I believe. Yesterday was a little bit of a wonky night. I came home from work and I took like a 4-hour nap.
Well, no, it was just somebody that was from Oregon, so I was wondering if it was
Well, there's a couple of us. There's
from
there's Frank and Frankany or Frank Paco. She's from Oregon. That's my half sister. And then there's Harley Dad. He's from Oregon. He lives in Washington, but he's like from Oregon.
Yeah.
And I was on his stream last night too, as usual. So
Newburgh is where they were from. We're from Oregon.
oh,
too. That's why I said.
Newburgh. Yeah. Do I know anyone from Newburgh? I don't think so.
I think it was, God, I can't remember the name right now off the top of my head. But it's somebody that comes in frequently to drive this.
Okay. I don't think I know anyone directly from Newburgh, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I know where that is in Oregon.
Yeah, we're down Eugene way.
I like how everyone's in this Discord like, hey, you know who this guy is? Yeah. Okay.
That's me.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know it's popping up though. I'm seeing the message. I'm like, really? We're doing verifications? Come on.
Are you in Dragon's Discord?
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. It's like, who is that? He says he knows you, Dragon. You know him? He's here in the server. He's on now. Okay, just making sure. Never saw him. Yeah, at Chip. Chip, thumbs up. Thank you, Chip. Thumbs up, Chip.
Yeah. Come on up, Chip.
Chippy.
Oh,
I try not to pay too much attention to Discord because there's too many goddamn server
so
nodes.
you're exploring with Ben and Sam, right? Is that your YouTube channel?
Yeah, that's our YouTube channel and name, and I'm Ben of Ben and Sam. A lot of people are like, "So are you Ben or are you Sam?" They're like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
"Who are you?" And
Sub to your
now you've woken up Dragon. Now you've woken up Dragon from her nap.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, she wasn't sleeping. Are you outlaw?
No, Outlaw's his own individual. I don't think she understands. I don't think anyone clarified who you're asking about. So she's like, Outlaw? Who? What? Yeah, I think she's like, what are you talking about? I think that's what's happening right now.
Did anybody know?
But yeah. That's a scary photo.
I was doing it.
I've already talked about I heard wildfires. I've heard Florida. I've heard about insurance issues. I've heard a bunch about drama on Discord, YouTube, and yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's about, is the drama. The drama. People
Who-
like it more than others. So.
Who would have thought there would be drama on YouTube or Discord? Oh,
Yeah.
Hey,
shit.
Ben. Hello, loves.
God damn it! You woke up Dragon from her nap.
No, Ben, shut up. Don't make me whoop your ass, bro.
Oh, boy.
I was in the backstage for a long time, and they're like, "Hey, someone's down there," and they're like, "Who is this? Who is this?" You know, I'm like, "Well, how the hell else did I find you?" before?"
No.
That's why Dragon doesn't put the link in her
Well,
chat.
because I dropped the link in her Discord. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you're in my Discord, Ben. What are you talking about?
I know. I said I was. I was reading their messages in your Discord live.
Oh, shit. Mm-mm.
Sorry I never made it back last night, Dragon.
No, don't worry about it. It was all good. Don't worry about it. I ended it anyhow.
I was like, "When did you go live last night?" Because I fucking crashed out for like 4 hours.
You were in my chat for a minute, and I said I dropped the link in Discord if you wanted to come up. So I was gonna let you up in that, Ben. But then you said I just woke up and then I had to go make dinner, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, okay. That's when it
Yeah,
was. Because
bro.
I racked out last night so bad after work for like 4 hours. And then I went on Harley Dad and I got so fucking hammered. and was up till like 5 a.m. when Sam continues to say, don't be up till 5 a.m.
I am. I know. I know.
Who is Sam?
I know, bro.
Rough a day.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Sam?
His significant other.
Oh, okay.
His sidekick.
Yeah, he's out dealing with his like nephew's little nephew's birthday party, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go to that. And he was like, I don't want to either.
I'll drop Ben's going live tonight, so I'll drop his link in Discord for everybody.
Yeah.
Come join.
Yeah, right
It's
now.
a good time over there. Like Mel, who acts like he's gay as gay is, okay?
No, it's
He
not he
hits on you-
acts. He is gay. Well,
Yeah, but it's this straight dragon. The hell.
Shit, sis.
We'll put the link in chat, if somebody else in here, we can grab the link.
Yeah, I'll get it.
yeah, I'm trying to watch the freezer and fridge, make sure there's no overflow because I'm defrosting the freezer because it keeps goddamn coil keeps freezing up. So I'm like, it's melted now, but I'm like, just don't.
Betty, we don't hear from Lady Di too much, do we?
No, I haven't seen
I
it.
heard
Well,
she's
she must
got,
be having
like,
a rough time. I wonder if she's dead yet.
I think I heard somewhere she's got an attendant or somebody living with her now.
Oh, he's been there he's there 24 hours now.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She has 24-hour care. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They have to see, I take care of the old people, so I can give you detail of how they're lifting her large fucking ass off the bed.
Yeah.
Change her fucking diaper a bit.
Hey, Blue Eyes, good to see you.
Hey. Whoops.
Well, Lady Di is, she's a disgusting bitch. Okay?
She has
Let's say
deserved.
that.
Listen. We all put out bullshit,
Mhm.
but she deserves everything she gets.
Yep.
Even though she gives out to people and tries to help them out, she
Mhm.
deserves everything she fucking gets.
She gives.
Yep.
but She bitches about the giving, so I don't get it.
Yeah.
If you're giving, don't hold it over their head.
Yes, exactly. I mean, don't give it.
Mm-hmm, Pookie. Exactly.
So, anyways,
Some
it leads
people
to my
don't
dreams.
learn.
You know,
Some people just don't learn.
just call her
Mm-mm.
Medusa. Oh, Medusa.
Did you hear Blue Eyes?
What?
Abe's crying.
Okay.
When he is
I'll
not
tell-
crying.
Oh, well, I'll tell you why he's crying. Is because he was in someone else's chat yesterday and telling Tyrant Bird that he needed to apologize to Abe because Tyrant Bird went and put out some video of Abe. Well, too bad, too sad. No one fucking cares. Cry some more, motherfucker, please. Shit.
Oh, Lord.
Are you talking Bird as in Bird from Colorado and Bird?
Mm-hmm.
Third Bird?
Bird or Birdo?
No,
Bird.
Tyrant Bird.
Okay.
Bird from...
So he actually got video of Abe doing something and he put it out.
I guess, but I can't.
Dragon, give the full details. Don't go halfway.
Fuck.
I want to give like the full gesture. Give me
But-
the detail.
But anyhow, and Abe was crying. Well, and he's also crying because Birdo's getting more of the attention than he is. And Rada was live the other day, and Rada was giving Abe a little bit of attention. It's like, what the fuck? No one cares.
You know, Rada like just to slap around. Okay.
I
That's
know.
what you know.
I know. I know he does. I know, sis. I know.
It's the
That
cute.
indeed.
You know, Betty,
But
if you actually look back at how far we go back to these people, and like we were firsthand right there when all the shit went back in the Stone Age.
Mm-hmm.
We're the Flintstones, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Now we're in the Jetson line.
but you know, it's to the point. I still side with Blue Eyes. I still think he had something to do with what he did. I really do, Blue Eyes. I feel
Oh,
that
yeah.
so badly. I
Yeah, I
do.
never done that neither.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
When you said about from D-Van, remember?
Oh, what I said about Abe.
Yeah, I think that's what you should.
Listen, I tried to get
Yes.
him to confess, and I mean, I went dirty.
I know. I
I
saw
tried
you.
to get him to confess, and then he turned it around like I was accusing. Listen, I was asking questions.
I know you were, sis. I know.
Nothing wrong with asking questions.
Hmm.
Tell me this is what you did, you cocksucker.
Well, that's what he does. Fucking, how many times he go fucking with his sorrow stories and fucking try to twist? And if you don't like your answer, there you go. You
Yeah.
know, here.
Yeah. Well, how many times has he tagged all us women constantly, nonstop, for his fucking benefit? You know.
I can only
Yeah.
give him so much. I can stand his voice if you want to butcher.
I know,
Yeah.
and that laugh of his is so fucking creepy. It's sick.
You know, I don't have no proof that he's a pedo. I have no proof. But if I want to say it because he creeps me out, and I think that little girl, when Lady Di says she won't leave me 3 inches when he's around. I mean,
Well-
it's just like little statements, one after another, and the D-band had just went down. The fucking snowball just got big. I can only
Yeah.
snort so much, people.
You know that girl was the same age as my oldest boy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes.
You know, it's sad, you know, and the way Di handled it and put it out there, and it was just all blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
They blame everybody though when she's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, and first
Yeah.
of all, you're not even the family member. How the fuck you put all that crime scene out there like that? I mean, this is no fucking court ID channel, detective, FBI.
Mhm.
I'm like, really? You think? And then the audacity to fucking blame everybody else.
You know, and D-Band's a strong person. It knocked her dick in the dirt, and her sister. You know, it was. But she was
Divan
fazed by
dirty at
it.
all because Divan put that thing in private. She even asked her, and Divan's the kind of girl that she put that shit in private, and even if she
Yep.
lost her channel, she can recover that if she wants to.
Yeah.
She didn't even care. That's how much
Yeah.
I'm letting you know. She's not scoring. You know,
Listen, D-Band's harsh, but she's not a bad person.
no.
No.
You know, but at the same time, I mean, her and her sister were affected firsthand by that shit.
Mhm.
And then for Lady Di to twist it, you're like, what the hell?
Mhm.
And then here comes Abe.
Play into that shit. A lot of people play with the sister. Golden, even if she don't like it, but she play a lot into it with back then with Tent Man. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So that's why even in a way, she comes in a way that she does because she had James Punk, around here
Yeah.
for that situation, let alone.
Yeah.
I'm like, shame on you for fucking lying like that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
You know, and none of us are innocent. D-Band, me, you, nobody. We all have our finger in on something.
Right, but we don't go there neither accusing people neither.
Right.
That's a difference. If I'm gonna say something, it's okay. I said it. So what? You get me?
Yeah.
I said it for whatever reason that I fit at the moment.
Mhm.
Not like other people, they hide their hand. Now that's when you gotta hide something, there's reason, there's motive. Why?
Yeah.
That's
That's
where I
like
have
when,
a problem. If you fucking
know,
say it, it's okay. Own up to your shit.
yeah. You know, I'll bring it up. I mean, just like when a certain person said that I was, hey, machinist,
Mhm.
So what? I was a machinist. You thought what you thought. It was not a big deal.
Mhm.
Even though that was not my sock. But yes, I was a machinist back in the factory, I could see
Yeah.
where you could get. I see where you could probably think that, but I'm telling you, from my core, it was not me.
I know,
But for him to bring it up,
that's what I'm saying. You know, the thing is owning up. Some people just don't, and it's okay. I get it. You know, they don't want to, you know,
Yep.
whatever, get them in the cookie jar. It's cool.
because he thought it was going to hurt you, that I knew.
You know, that's where it all
You-
started. If you want to know the truth, you know, when he started. But it is what it is. You know, it just
But
tells
you know, but he thought it was going to hurt you. That's why, you know, and that's why I came to you and I said, listen, it don't bother me. If I got a sock and you guessed it right, I'll tell you in private. Yeah, you got me. I thought it was funny. This shit
Yeah.
don't bother me. I mean, I pulled off gerbil loop for how many years?
yeah, more than 5
Fuckers.
6 years.
Mhm.
Man, so
So
that's
right there to
around
tell you how my brain works.
Mhm.
I effed up.
But you know, I can give credit when people fucking admit your shit, or you know, just take accountability. It's
Mhm.
okay. If you did, you did at the time, and that's how you felt.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know. But don't go around in circle, you know, thinking that shit like you know you don't know what they're talking about. That's where I have a problem.
Yeah. I think I even came up on, I think it was D-Man. I was sick as a dog too then. I'm like, listen, I don't have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I don't remember what the case was, but yeah.
Yeah, it is. They're just Lady Di just can't, you know, with her, with so many lies and so many shit and backpedaling and all this. I just don't have, you know, no more room for that. I mean,
She's on the
Yeah.
slippery slope of going out anyways. Look what she's leaving behind.
Mhm.
What a YouTube legacy. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep. Bullshit is right. Yep.
If she was good, it was just for her stories. That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're confused, Ben, so you don't know about that side of the YouTube. We do.
all I hear is drama.
Yeah. Listen, we live with drama here, okay? So
Yeah. We
Okay, none of your drama compares to me dealing with Mel trying to get with me every day.
I know that fucker is so into you. Oh my god, it's sick. He does this all the time. You're the one that fucking summons him, Ben. So what are you fucking talking, boy?
Yeah, give pictures.
You have to make fun of the people that they can't have. You have to make fun. Snap, snap, snap.
I
Yeah,
know,
that happens.
Ben. I know, bro. I know.
anti matters. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hmm.
Oh boy. So what community is Ben Dragon?
Ben does paranormal.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like what's
Him
the
and
name?
his significant other.
Not
um,
community.
It's mostly abandoned urbex,
Okay.
exploring places, but some paranormal mixed in, and and stuff like
We
that.
have somebody in the community. I don't remember her name. Not Kumanina. What is her name?
Wait. Hucka. No, not that. What's her name?
Genti goes
Oh.
there. Who else goes there?
Knuckin' Fucks.
Knuckin'
Butts.
Knuckin' Bugs. There you go.
Yeah, Knuckin' Fucks. Yeah, I haven't seen her around him forever.
You guys, this Ben knows Knuckin' Bugs?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think no.
No, he
That sounds
doesn't.
familiar.
Okay.
No.
She does paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He does.
we intermix it in the sense because I used to do a lot of strictly paranormal, and then I was like, I hate reviewing that footage. I mean,
Mhm.
technology's changed a lot where it makes it a lot easier to do instant listening
Yeah.
now than it did before, and I was like, I
Yeah.
am tired of listening to like 8 hours of audio
Mm-hmm.
for that shit. So now I just note things I hear in video recordings, like, and be like, question mark, like, is that a voice? Did you hear something?
Mm-hmm.
I leave it at that.
Hmm.
Have you seen that one YouTube and they go and they find all these mansions? Like this is Rod Stewart's, old mansion and it's got stuff left in it, or I just threw a name out there. I don't know if he has one out there, but they're hitting all these mansions. And I'm like, and there's homeless people. Move into them.
There are a lot of channels like that, and houses are one of the hardest things to quote unquote find. Just like any abandoned place, say like a hospital, if it closed down a few years ago, Google like literally removes it from the map, not like physically, but like it's not denoted anymore. Like, so
Yeah.
if you try to find, you got to like search and do a lot of like through news feeds and then go Google mapping and just kind of really look hard to find these types of places. Sam is the best one at that. He's a goddamn genius. I've looked for places sometimes for like 6 months and I'm like close but not right there, and he'll find it in like 2 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate you.
You
What
love
about
him,
that
no?
one guy?
You know that, Ben.
What about that one guy that takes his drone up and goes along, like, let's say big old cliffs, or he'll go out in the desert and he'll see it and he'll spot it and then he hikes to it and finds it.
Mm.
And it has like, writing on the walls or whatever, underground bunker, whatever.
There's thousands of different types of urban explorers. Some are like that, like desert, more the I don't want to say indigenous necessarily, but like the random ghost town type of people. There are people that just do drone footage of abandoned places. I've been talking to one. That's where I got my new drone from that I've had for a year. Was talking to one of these guys. He has great footage, but it's all drone footage for the most part.
Cool.
And then I've done things with a paranormal investigator who's been like on TV and in shows multiple times over the years. And I've done a day investigation with him, so, and then like this photo right now, Dragon Classy will know, is from a huge YouTube channel that hired me to be a tour guide for the Paris catacombs because I'd been there and they couldn't find anyone. So they're like, hey, you want to do it? And I'm like, cool. So they flew me over to Paris to tour them in the catacombs.
Yeah, that place was neat when you went. When you showed me all that after one of your lives, I was like, damn, that is a cool place.
I know. I was drunk that night when we watched it. And I was like,
I
"Did we
know,
watch
I
that last night?"
know.
We have
I know.
There's a place here. It's abandoned. It's a military, Army, Air Force base. It's called the Dorsch. Anyways, AFB. It's over 250.
George
military
Air Force
group.
Base is closed down?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh
Really?
yeah. There's a bunch of military bases all over the U.S. that are closed down and abandoned.
My sister's
No.
husband was stationed at George Air Force Base for quite a while, back in the day.
Open the gates and let people that don't have a place to live.
Well, most of them are kind of torn down to a degree.
think because
There was
there's
one in
no-
North Dakota that it was there before, like some buildings, but really like shoddy. But it's been torn down. There's several, a few in Texas. Like one had, I think there was one has like almost like a missile silo, but it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. You
Compared to Skid Road.
Well, yeah, I mean, God, look at the Air Force Base. Jesus, there's housing and everything there. Like,
Someone put that in the private chat. I'd be interested to look at that, see if I can get in there. Actually,
George Air Force Base? Is that? Yeah, okay.
yeah, someone put that in the private chat if they can, just so I can Google it. And
Yeah,
put
I
it-
mean, the people like on Skid Road, these places aren't going to have water out there. They don't have water out where they're at now.
Right? Seriously.
well, good job, Newsome and DEI hires. Sorry, that is just a complaint overall. I've been seeing so many fucking rants about that shit of the wildfires, and I'm like, or the wildfires / city fires, not just wildfires, but and people are like, if you are blaming politicians before giving a shit, you're heartless. I'm like, well, no, everyone cares, but we're just shot to the root cause immediately.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sorry. You can care and then still accuse and blame people because that's their goddamn job. And when they literally were told 3 to 4, well, no, now 7 years ago, hey, you need to fix this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't do anything about it. And it happens every year. And it's getting worse. Hey, maybe your policies are the problem as to why this is happening all the time.
Yeah.
Shocking. I mean, it's fucking, it's just mind blowing. I mean, Jesus, goddamn, a 5-year-old could figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they should have more than just the celebrities coming on that they lost. Yes, they have lost, and it is all personal. But you got middle class, you got poverty, you got people that, you know,
Everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
And some that have very little lost everything too. You know, I mean, it's
yeah,
I know.
that
Yeah.
means the exact same amount of the rich person.
exactly.
Yeah, the person in the studio apartment that's paying $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 a month in Southern LA is the same as the guy who has $10 million who lost $1 million home. I mean, it's the same fucking thing. I mean,
Right.
you all lose your shit, and I guess what? The millionaire is going to get that recouped insurance wise, while the little guy is not going to get much. So you know, it affects everyone
Yeah.
really the same way. I mean,
Listen, the little person, that's just like me being out in Florida. I went through a tornado, the roof came off, moved, 2 hurricanes.
Yeah.
Florida makes sure that you cannot get insurance
Yeah.
unless you are wealthy.
True.
That's
have-
fucked up. That's
What?
not right.
They consider it an act of God too. That these
You know,
natural disasters and
It's just
stuff.
sad all over, you know.
What's insurance for? I mean, what do you pay insurance?
and then they're going bankrupt. The insurance companies are going bankrupt, which you're really screwed.
Well,
Because-
they charge enough for their premiums and stuff, so they're not managing their money very well.
Well, that's why it's so weird that there's so many insurance policies. So you can have like renter's insurance, which generally covers everything. Because if you're a renter, it generally everything's covered because then it's up to the landowner or homeowner that you're renting from. But if you own a property, then you have to then have that and flood, tornado, wildfire, and all these added bonuses, so to say, on your insurance as premiums or whatever. And I'm like, it's fucking insurance. Just blanket cover that shit, especially for specific areas where you know it's a high risk. Just blanket coverage that thing.
Well, but look at how Mother Nature's getting so pissed off. These people are in non-flood zone. This place has not flooded in 100 years, and now look what's happening. And it literally wiped out towns, and they had no flood insurance.
Yeah, well,
they had insurance, but no flood.
And that's why I think it needs to be just included somewhere as a premium. Like add $5 everyone's premium across the board in certain areas, and that will make up the difference, even if it doesn't impact the individual paying the $5. Like, in the sense of, at least then you can recoup. But I know insurance. Trust me, insurance it's a dirty business. I mean, let's not get away. It's capitalism at its finest. And I'm not dogging capitalism. I'm Trump. But the system it's a dirty business. No matter what you do, it's a dirty business.
Yeah.
But those wildfires, hey, guess what? Los Angeles, if they haven't realized, there's a fucking ocean.
You can't because of those little damn little fish.
There's a fucking ocean next to you.
Me. That's what get me pissed,
Yeah.
They'll do what, Betty?
But I took the tarp, so the helicopter can grab the water if they need it, But for a damn little fish, man, you're all this. That's why I say it's conspiracy, all this bullshit. I think it's government shit. If you want to know the truth.
Well, it's one of the dumbest tweets I saw. Was it was a video, and granted, the video was very dramatic. It was a fire, and like they had their like Santa Ana winds, I guess, we're going through, and like, how do you fight fire Republicans with 100-mile-an-hour wind? It was like, it should have never gotten to that level if you just put it out to begin with.
Yeah.
But you didn't have the water to do it to begin with. You know,
Well-
that's the point. I mean, so you got to go back
Yeah,
to
there's a
root cause
method for their
analysis.
madness.
Well,
Whoopi
they
should have
can't-
never
they
been a
can't-
host on a TV show either.
They can't fly in those winds.
You know what I
True,
feel like
Blue
it's
Eyes.
gonna make California like more modern. You know, they want all that territory. I don't know. It's just something tells me it's
Yeah.
not right. You know.
This
yeah,
is where you
something's
want to
fishy
skip
in
to the.
Denmark.
This is where you want to skip to the last chapter just to read that what's going to happen, because this is all for a reason.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, and notice, in give it about a month, you will hear nothing about this story ever again, just like you didn't hear anything about the Maui fires
Yeah.
or the lack of response from the federal government again.
Yeah.
Now this one, Biden apparently is like, we're going to pick up the cost. And it's like, oh, shocking. So we're going to blow money for money that state wasted. And then
Do we still hear about South Carolina? No.
no, God no. That stuff, the Maui fire, that's long gone. Everyone they're fucked. I mean,
FEMA blatantly said you get nothing. We have nothing to give.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Just bad.
It's fucked up all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, grab a puppy, help the animals, fuck the humans.
Amen.
Yeah.
No. I want to be fucked. No,
I
I'm just kidding.
I have 2 cats. I'm good. Thank you.
I got my doggy. Nova.
I know. she's
I work
gorgeous.
I work for the government. The government is some of the shittiest, low budget, like best deal, crappy solution finding operations. It is some of the shittiest work, to say the least,
Mm-hmm.
including my employment. So
The
there we
spending
go.
is ridiculous.
Blue Eyes is I think it's going over in they're talking about Golden Eyes in Cali. I got an alert right now.
What?
I don't have Callie's. I don't know who that is.
The narrative,
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay.
yeah, it's going down right now.
I want to hear what's going on. I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Bye.
to see you, Blue
Bye.
Eyes.
Take care.
This is like, fuck off.
We're
I'm out.
following I'm following as we're up here. I'm talking and but listening at the same time.
Who are you talking about, Betty?
Cali, the narrative.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
You have her? I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I've never even heard of her.
I've heard the name floating around.
You want me to put it in your Discord?
Yeah, you're welcome to. You know that.
There are too many people to try to follow online when looking and listening to things.
Well, okay. Like last night, somebody was a fucking crybaby in my goddamn chat. Let's say that. And Pookie can attest to that too. And Betty.
Yeah, I dropped it
And
in
Guido.
the Discord.
Yeah, but he says he wasn't a crybaby. He wasn't
But then
whining.
he was whining.
Yes.
who Googles
Because I
it?
wouldn't let him up on panel and because I let other people up. Okay.
And then he doesn't know how we are. We like to fucking, poke around and play around. That's just our way over here, Look how we go to TC and we fucking bust him all the time.
Yes,
We
we
do
do.
you,
We
we
bust
do
him.
us. It's like-
Yes.
We just can't
Yes.
find each other, It is
Yep.
what it is. I don't
Yep.
think.
Oh, did you say LCs?
No, TC is somebody we know.
TC.
Um,
Is that the Cowboys fan guy?
No,
Oh, no.
no.
No, that's like that's MCR or some bullshit, whatever his name is.
No. This is
I know,
someone-
I know those two, and I'm like, God, I don't.
No,
I have not
no,
spent
this-
a
this
second
is-
of my time over
no.
there ever again.
TC is a totally different person
Okay,
that Betty and I and Guido we all know, and we go over there and we fuck with him pretty bad. But
okay, another channel I don't need to go to.
yeah, another channel you don't know. So, but like this person that that was in my chat whining. Well, he threw a fit, and he's like, "I'm not whining. Yeah, you are. You're crying because I wouldn't let you up on panel." It's like, oh, whatever. You want to act like that? Go act like that somewhere else.
That's because you wouldn't post the link.
Well, yeah, he knows I don't, though, Guido.
Yeah.
That I sent it to him privately. I gave him a chance to freaking come up, and he wouldn't. So he brung that shit on himself.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, in all fairness, too, last night when I got on there and I was dropping a couple comments, it wasn't because the link wasn't posted or anything like that. I wasn't planning to come up. As I said, I was doing dinner, so it was like,
No, I know.
just
It
there. I was
wasn't
just there
you.
watching and listening.
No, it wasn't you. I'll put it in private chat. Because you know this person too, and he's been up on your panel too.
Hmm.
Oh God. Oh,
Go
Jesus.
check the private chat.
I see it.
That's the one that was
Oh.
whining last night in
That-
my
that-
goddamn chat.
That whiny cunt.
Dirt,
Yes.
good to see you.
Yes. Yes. That one.
He's,
He's fine most of the time. He just sometimes he gets
I
a
like
little.
how Pookie got on his nerve.
Yeah.
I'm not whining and shit. I'm just, asking for a lick. I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever. Pookie, I think you got the nerves on that person. Whoever is outlaw.
Oh, outlaw, yeah. And like he was crying, and the girls can attest to this. Like he would not stop. He just kept whining, kept getting on my nerves. He constantly, oh my God, you're letting everybody else up. And you know I don't drop the link, motherfucker.
Dragon, Dirt Guy send you a message. Read him.
All right, hold on.
Don't ignore the chat. That's where it's all the good stuff.
Hey, Dirt Guy.
Hey, Dirt Guy.
I love pudding. Pudding.
Ooh.
We all know you love pudding. Stop it. Damn, you fucker, Dirt Guy. Don't make me kick your ass, boy. You're terrific.
You gotta come up, Dirt Guy. We don't put you-
Yeah, Dirt Guy, come up here. Come on.
Damn
Come
right. Someone needs to.
on. He's another friend of ours. All right, Dirt Guy, come on. Come up here. Come on. But no, Outlaw was just awful last night. He wants to be up on everyone else's panel.
Well, he didn't show up, did he, though, after he knew where to get the link?
Oh, after I sent him the link? No. No, sis, he didn't at all. No.
So he is a whiner.
Hmm. And he kept saying he wasn't. Like, stop it. Because I don't drop the link because that's what the way you want it. No, don't work that way for me. I mean, you know that, Ben. I don't drop it. You wanted to come up, I would have been like, okay, Ben, I'll send it to you privately. Give me a minute.
Yeah, you said it was in the Discord or whatever. Or you were going to send it.
Yeah, I did.
I was like,
I put it.
I'm not trying to get in here. I was like, I'm doing other
No.
shit. You know.
Well, I threw it out. Right, I threw it out there if you wanted to come up.
Yeah. I was just there to do.
I've been on your
support.
panel more than one occasion. Yeah.
Yeah. I always try to drop by as many panels as I can if I'm in that mood. You know, some day, there are days where you're just like, I'm not feeling it. You know.
Yeah.
You don't
No,
wanna
I
get
know.
involved.
But here's the thing too. You know, like I had this stream planned out 3 days in advance, and like, you know, I just wanted to have some fun. But he figured because he was on my panel one time, you know, that he can just constantly get up. It's like, no. Like, stop.
I was hoping he would show up, just so I could tell him he was whining.
I know, and he wouldn't though, sis. That's the thing. No. Mm-mm.
Mm.
But Outlaw's live right now, and he ain't dropping the link, but you don't see me crying because I'm not up on his panel. I just don't care.
Hey, Ben, do you ever go to Duck Game? Since you talk about them on your stream and stuff, do you attend home games? Yo, Ben.
What was that? Sorry, someone.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you ever go to the Ducks games. In the home game.
Yeah. So I live in Houston
Oh.
these days. I did last year. I went to the Texas Tech game
Yeah.
when Oregon went there. But then I do with the other guy, Dragon Nose, Spaz. You know,
Yeah, I do.
Somewhat. I do a live show about Oregon post game, pre game, and a weekly show with Spaz on the for Voice of College Football, as well as a Sunday night show for a more of a national open panel type of thing.
Did
So.
you live in Oregon, or are you just a Duck?
Yeah. I grew up in Gresham. Now I live in Clown Falls and Pineville. Then I joined the military, so I left, and I hadn't really been back since, except for like once for like my grandmother's funeral and stuff like that years ago. I did just apply earlier today. I don't know, outstretch, kind of a what do you want to say? Like kind of a reach. Oregon is looking for video editors / interns, and so I reached out to them. Even though I'm not local, I said, "Hey, if I could be involved in any way as an outside source, a reviewer, editor,
Right.
or anything, or a away game guy, I'd be all fucking in. Not even as an intern. I would just do it for fucking fun.
Right.
If I'm listed somewhere in like credits or something like, you know, whatever." And I was like, so I applied to that shit. And I was like, let's go. Since I film and edit all my own shit and had to teach myself how to do it all.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's cool.
I doubt I'll hear anything back. I'm sure they've got thousands of people applying to that shit.
Right. But yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I know I'll see Outlaw later.
Uh-huh. Mm. Well, you go back and watch my stream. You'll hear what we said. I told him, come up. Come on. Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't.
Now,
Pookie can test that too.
he'd rather sit and chat and whine, but that's okay. We're used to whiners.
No, I know, sis. It was fucked up.
Just adds to the
I swear to God.
Just adds to the fun.
Mm.
You just got
Crazy.
home from Florida. Are you glad to be home, dirt guy?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dirt Guy, I know you were there.
Did you just call him
heard-
dirt guy?
Yes, on accident. Yes, on accident. Anyhow. But anyhow, yes, it was an accident. Anyhow, he's seen what he said too. I'm like, you know, and he was crying. He's like, I'm not whining. The fuck you aren't.
That was noticeable.
God, he needs a fucking ass whooping. I swear to God.
Jesus.
God, your mama needed to beat you.
How old is Outlaw? It's gotta be like late 30s. Late 30s. at least.
Yeah, I think he's in his 30s, maybe. Yeah,
That's-
but he
oh,
keeps
yeah.
using that chick, that woman avatar, and he's not even a chick. He's
Well.
a freaking dude. Okay.
I think I've seen him say he's 36. I think, which I mean, goddamn, I'm only 38, so I'm not like some old buck. But I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, come on, dude. Sometimes you
I know,
get
bro.
your shit together. I mean, again,
I
my
know.
ex-husband is 34. He plays the same fucking dumb shit, and that's why he's single still while I'm with Sam, because he's like, no one
Mhm.
takes you fucking seriously because they meet you and they're like, yo, that's nice.
Yep.
Cool. Then they know you and they're like, God, get the fuck away from me.
Mhm.
No one takes you fucking seriously.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I did, so that's why he's my ex-husband.
Yeah.
I know.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Live and
I
learn,
mean,
and
it's
then forget and repeat.
yeah, yeah. I get it, bro. I get it, but it's the whole idea of it. If you had been in the chat and you seen what we seen, I know you been. You would have said something to him.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that specific. I was
Yeah, you
doing
missed
all the
it.
other shit.
Yeah, you missed it, but
Probably for the best, to be honest. Did you see any of
Mm.
Harley Dad's stream last night?
I saw, what was it, 5 minutes, and then I walked away. I had something else I had to do, but
He had this guy from. It took me a while because I got up there and there was this guy on there, and I was like listening to him. He was talking. I was like, I know this accent, and
right,
Harley kept calling him HEB.
okay,
So like the Southern store, but his name was actually like
Yeah.
CEP, but CEB,
Right.
CEB, but he kept calling it HEB, and I was like,
yeah,
why are you doing that? And Harley's like, oh, you got it, but I was like, you must be from the Nordic, like Sweden, Denmark, something. He's like, got it, Denmark. I was like, I know that accent since I worked for a Danish company for 11 and a half years. I know it. It was like fucking. Oh God! Well, it must have been 9-10 in the morning for him at that point. He had been apparently like drinking the whole night, and then he's like, "Hey, I got to do a beer run, basically," and getting into his car on the phone. And Harley Dad had to pull him off, and then he came back with beer, and Harley Dad put him back up, and he was just so fucking hammered. I was like, I mean, I could barely understand a goddamn thing he said, anyways, with the connection, but it was funny.
right.
It was like, Jesus.
No, I saw a few minutes of it last night, and then I had other stuff I had to do, but yeah,
Little
I'll have to go watch. I'll have to go watch the replay.
little thumbing of something, maybe.
Bro, I was busy. Fucker. So, but anyhow, so but yeah, I'll have to go back and watch the replay.
It was actually a pretty good time last night. That was actually a.
Oh, I'm sure it was. I'll go up on Harley's once in a great while, but I was up there not too long ago with Southern Grown. So
She was in the chat. Yeah, I felt bad.
Yeah,
Last week,
yeah.
I slept through basically all of it, and then I was up till like. I think I got on at like 4 a.m. Central and kept him up to like 6, 7 Central. So I felt bad. I was like, God damn.
Knowing you like I do, bro. Yeah,
Of course,
I can just see that.
Of course, I keep.
I know.
excited.
Yeah.
I keep all
Yeah.
men excited on this motherfucker.
That's why that's why I keep telling you. Stop summoning Mel.
Mel.
No, he don't know
Done.
this channel.
It is done. It is done.
No,
Something.
you're not summoning that motherfucker because I'll have his ass handed to him again. No.
Don't make me send him the link. He's probably asleep, but
I don't want him here. Not on my side of the community. This is my safe zone. So no. I love you dearly, Ben.
Let's see if I
But
can
no.
wreck that really quickly.
No, don't. No, don't you dare, fucker. No.
I hear scratching sounds. My cats are going crazy over something. Hold on. The fuck are you doing?
Because your cats are brats, dude. We just lost Betty. Where the hell did she go?
I think she ran away.
Damn it, sis. But yeah. I don't know. Well, it's good to see you going live, Guido.
I was told to.
Well, and you know what? You were invited to come up on my panel last night too.
I can't with Pookie on too.
Well, he
Why
can't.
can't you?
He could with his headphones on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
but you could have. Well, when I go live Friday night, you know, this week you can come up on panel.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it was fun. I still laugh. I still laugh, Pookie. How 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 TC said he had my
Yeah.
phone number and he was gonna call it. Okay, go ahead and call it.
It would have just been a Discord call.
Oh, I knew he was fucking around anyway. I knew he didn't have it, so.
He likes to fuck around and find out.
Oh, I know he does.
He lives.
I know he does. That's why I laugh. I'm like, okay, whatever, TC. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
uh-huh.
Hmm.
What the fuck? Not again.
What?
Mm-mm. Oh, should I tell Pookie?
What?
Last night when I was live, I was sitting there, right? I wasn't even. My pack of cigarettes in my lighter moved on its own. I told
Don't
that to Betty
mention the
today.
name. Put it in technical. Just put it in.
It moved
The-
on its own.
Yeah, she was telling me. Oh my god, she was going crazy in the morning.
Really?
You doing drugs?
All right.
No.
Pookie, read that.
We're in a private chat.
Yeah.
So, I was sitting there doing my live, and my cigarettes moved on its own. My lighter fell on the floor. Didn't even touch it. Didn't even do nothing.
Mm.
Wow.
While I was live.
Maybe it's because you've taken over Friday Night Fuckery.
I don't know, but
Well, as long
It
as it
was-
doesn't do any harm or anything.
no, it just startled me. I didn't expect that
Right?
on my own live stream, sitting there, and I told Ghost about it too.
Turn
He's
a
like,
candle.
"What?"
You need to turn a candle. If that's what's going on in your house, turn a candle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
have
lighting,
one.
you know?
I have one somewhere.
Not everybody believe, but you know, just turn a candle.
No, but I do, and I was just like, my nerves were shot after that live. I didn't know what to think.
So, what are they sitting on the table or something together, like your lighter on top of the cigarettes, or what? What?
No, I was sitting on my bed,
Yeah.
and my cigarettes were no more
Pookie,
3,
she
4
says you
feet
were on
away.
panel. This happened.
Yeah, it happened when you were on my panel.
When I was up there.
Yeah, so
Yes.
well, you should have said something.
Yes,
But she was shocked, you know, that happened.
I was shocked. I didn't know what to think, sis. I was shocked. I'm
Maybe
going,
she's
oh
saying
my.
she was with us in chat or something, you know?
Yeah, I think so. To be honest, I do. I think so.
That's
Like she was right with us.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
put a candle and pray, you know?
yeah.
It's not just too easy,
Yeah.
you know? Find the way on
Yeah,
the life path.
yeah. I was shocked. I think she was trying to have fun with the rest of us.
well,
That's what I think.
it's not ready to cross over yet.
Mhm.
No,
I don't
no
want to
think.
talk no more. Shane.
Yeah. But anyhow,
Anyways.
but yeah, I am.
How come Ghost didn't came last night on your panel?
Who?
Ghost.
I told you he was sick.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't feeling good. You know.
Mhm. I saw him like around what 12? Well, my time. I don't know, or he just posted something. I'm like, oh my god, you still awake?
Because he's back.
Yeah, in Discord he'll come back and he'll like, but me things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I'll keep
But-
it going. I'll post something and then just post something.
Mm-hmm. Remember that one night we were posting all kinds of shit? That was fucking hilarious. And he was like, hey, this Discord's hopping. What's going on? We're having fun in here. That's what. Like, what the fuck? Mm. Ben comes in Discord once in a while. You're muted. What the hell are you doing, Ben? Really? I love giving him a hard time.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's going to give a hard time. Here comes Chase. What you doing, you fucking idiot?
Hey, Taze. Thank you for coming up on panel last night. It was fun. Had a good time.
He's in shot. I don't see him.
He's probably listening from afar.
Oh yeah. Because there's drama in other places, so that I know they're watching the other drama. Listen, we love it. What can we say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my cat.
Go ahead.
You're having issues, Ben. Oh. No. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Sorry about that. Every time I sit down, my goddamn cat fucking starts screaming for something. Niche shit. But anyways, yeah, I gotta get off here and I gotta go run a couple errands while the fridge now resets.
Okay, Ben, nice meeting you.
Nice
yeah,
to meet you.
appreciate you having you up here and maybe.
Yeah, I'll be in your live tonight.
Damn, I'm goddamn.
I'll be
right
up on
you better
panel.
Goddamn
Okay,
right, you better be. Mel will be.
I will. I already got the notification. Oh my god, I'm modded to you, fucker.
Dragon.
So-
I post a link in chat.
I know. I appreciate that. Again, thank you, Guido, for having me up. Betty, nice.
Yeah.
Josie, Betty, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Dragon, as always.
Good to see you, bro.
And
Always.
everyone have a great rest of your weekend.
You too.
Okay.
You too.
Raccoon Man, good to see you.
Hey, Raccoon Man.
Hey, Raccoon.
Long time no
Hey,
see.
Raccoon, good to see you.
Have fun.
Get up here, Raccoon.
Yeah, come hang out with us. Come on.
Get up here, Raccoon Man. Yoo-hoo. You know he has a bike too, Dragon.
What?
He has a bike. He has a bike too.
Oh, does he?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Since you like your bikers.
Mm.
Dragon. Dragon.
Uh-huh.
Cálmate, cabrona. Cálmate, cabrona. I know.
Yeah, well, this is my first time being with a biker, so.
You like the naughty one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Kind of something like that, yeah.
It's okay.
Wearing halter tops and Daisy Duke shorts.
Right.
Probably still look good in them, too.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, this is the first time I've been with a biker, so I'm liking it.
There you go. Is that really Coon Man?
Yeah, that's me. What's
Hey.
Hey,
up?
Raccoon is.
Hey, Coon Man, good to see you.
Oh, how y'all doing?
Good.
I'm good.
Been watching them fires, man. I can't get over it.
I know it's really bad.
It looks
Thanks
like
for
it's.
checking on me.
They say it's gonna pick up the wind tonight and started all over again, blowing that stuff around.
It was already windy in the morning when I went out to walk. It was already windy.
Oh yeah.
It's going back. They said this was it going to switch and then blow back inland toward
Mhm.
Hollywood tonight.
It's all arson if you want to know the truth. It's really bad. Like,
I guarantee every one of them was done by arson. Maybe one of the
yeah.
electric lines, but the rest of them,
Mhm.
But the electric couldn't be in by the ocean. Is that impossible?
yeah. The other thing is Malibu's nowhere near Pacific Palisades. I mean, it's two different
Yeah.
places.
No, like
There's
15, 20 miles maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's different elevation.
True.
You're in a valley and you're up on rocks. Now, how did that place burn up and everything burn up through Malibu is what got me just puzzled, man.
there's an app that I have. It's called Watch Duty, and it shows all the fires everywhere in the United States. But you can go and zoom in on California's, and
Mhm.
it's crazy how many. I mean, if you were to look at it like an aerial view, I mean, it looks like all of the LA area, and that is just going.
Did y'all see the federal what is it, forestry survey on the fires in California? 94% are man-made.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the conditions are right for man-made
Oh yeah.
fires
Well,
too, with winds. And all.
Mhm.
think about it. They waited till it was perfect time, and then they said, "Okay, this is when we'll light it up."
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's the same people. It's subversives, and they won't take not the wealthy land away from them. They want the people who can't afford to rebuild, so they can buy their land for half price or less than half.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's all
Yeah.
crooked. I really do believe it is. Might be
Mhm.
insane, but I believe it's not by happenstance.
They're naming all these fires after man. Kenneth
Mhm.
Fire, Creek, Lydia first.
Right.
They let that crackhead loose with that torch and arrested him, but then they said they couldn't charge him.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had that happen up here too.
Running around in a firestorm, walking around with a fucking butane torch in their hand.
Yeah.
Granted, he
Right?
could be a
That's
meth
not
head.
normal. That is not normal.
Chindo. Yeah, that's up to 22,000 acres in the Palisades.
Hey, I don't want to hear one word about how sick Ghost is. Not a word.
Why?
Good job, Dave. Look.
I have pneumonia and I still came on your panel. I'm at the hospital right now, by the way.
I'm sorry. I hope you
Oh, I'm
get better.
sorry, love.
Oh, well, they're not checking me in. They're sending me home.
Well, that's good. That's good.
They're-
Hey, look,
Good recovery, bro.
the hospital
Look.
is full.
I bet.
look, look.
So I have to find a manger to go to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You giving birth?
Well, so they said my O2 level is good, so if it wasn't, they would have found a bed for me, but because it is,
Right.
they said just go home and quit complaining.
Well, you have Dragon as a nurse, so you'll be fine.
Oh,
And we
God.
broke up over here.
Betty,
can have
Betty, I'm gonna need a sponge bath.
No, you can have Dragon. It's okay. I heard you.
No, no.
To that bitch over there.
Betty, I thought that was.
Oh,
Oh, you hoe.
You fucking whore.
You two-faced bitch.
Raccoon Man is back. I'm sorry. Adios.
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
I was gonna say y'all were talking about people getting sick with this upper respiratory. We had one of the first people with the bird flu influenza, and that shit is
Oh.
morphed and took off down in New Orleans in them emergency rooms. There's more people with walking pneumonia right now.
Yeah, that's what I have. And the hospital, I'm in Texas, Raccoon, and
You probably
the
caught the
hospital,
same shit.
yeah, the hospital here says, man, we're full. We got so many people with this, we got no room for you.
And the government ain't gonna come out and say this is the bird flu.
Oh, no, they'd have to call it a pandemic.
They don't
Oh, no,
want to
they won't.
panic.
You're right, yep.
Nope.
But if it was Biden or Obama, they'd be out there. Oh God, got another pandemic. We got to lock the place down so we can steal everything that we didn't get the last time.
Hey, did you see the footage of Jimmy Carter's funeral? And Trump was
No.
sitting next to Obama, and they
Oh
were
man,
just
him and Obama was
yucking it
cutting
up.
up.
They were just yucking it up, man, like they were old buddies.
Did you
Mhm.
see what's that chick that got her ass Hills Up Harris? Did you see how uncomfortable she was there? Nobody wanted that bitch in there. Nobody.
Who? Which
Mhm.
chick?
Whatever that Harris that run for president. Hills Up.
Oh, Kamala Harris or Kamala? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
the Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
Camel toe.
Camel toe.
Camel toe. Right.
Hey, at least she's got one. Big Mike don't got none, you know.
Well, they made a big,
They killed Joan Rivers over her saying that.
they made a big thing about how Melania didn't go, but I didn't see Michelle Obama there. Did you?
No, Big Mike,
No, I didn't see that.
and Obama's they're over with.
Mhm.
They've been
Oh.
over with. Man, come on. They're both gay. All right. Obama's got a place in Thailand he goes to for the boys, the little boys down there in Thailand.
His
Seriously.
Mhm.
size matter here, man. Just put some Vaseline, and it's all good. Put in that thing.
I'm telling you, well, y'all finding out through Diddy that me and Betty talked about this about 3 years ago, how evil those people are at Run Entertainment.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's all demonic.
They are, yeah.
It's the same thing in upper parts of government. You got to join the club and you got to sell your
Yep.
soul at 3:00 in the morning.
Hey, Betty,
Mhm.
I need a favor from you, Betty.
Tell
So
me.
I've seen you heal people before.
Oh yeah, I
You
make them
healed
walk and
You
talk.
healed a person who
Yep.
couldn't walk. So I need you to lay your hands on me and try to heal me.
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo.
And I
There
don't
you
really
go.
care.
Right.
And I don't really care if you heal me or not. I just want you to
Lay
lay your
them
hands on me.
on him. Lay those
Hey,
hands on him.
Anything's possible this way. Just-
Mhm. No, but I was honored having you up on my panel, Taze.
Oh
I had a
man,
good
I
time.
had to sneak in through the back door. I'll never tell you how I got there.
You can't talk.
I could about I could about imagine how you did.
I can guess. I bet.
We got our ways, right?
Yeah.
Taste?
But no, I had a good time with you up on my
Yeah,
panel. It was fun.
It was fun. It was fun.
Dragon,
You'll have
you
to come up
feel
again.
honored because he never comes. It's rare when he does.
Yeah,
I know.
Just letting
He's
you know.
usually talking shit in chat, right, Taze?
Well,
Well, in that case, I was talking shit on panel.
Yes, you were.
You were.
Best way to
And it was
do
a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You should come up more often.
Is that paranormal
Come
guy
hang out with
still
us.
up? Is that paranormal guy still up?
No.
Oh, Ben? No.
He's
I
gone.
wanted to
He had
talk to
stuff
you
he had to
about
do.
that.
Yeah, he's going live tonight on his
What's
channel.
What's his channel name?
Yeah.
I'll put it here in the private chat.
Drop the link in here so they can,
Yeah, I'm going to, but I already put it in chat too.
All right,
So-
but there's always new ones coming,
He does that ghost stuff.
I think so.
Yeah,
Exploring
Yeah, he
with
does.
Oh, Dragon, you put it in
Ben and
private
Sam.
last, but you have to put it in chat.
I
I'm
got it.
gonna put it back in chat again too, but I put it here in the private too.
Okay.
I've got it. Exploring with Ben and Sam.
Let me subscribe right now. Hold on.
So do you know if tonight is gonna be paranormal or just like investigating abandoned buildings and stuff, you know?
When Ben goes live on his channel, everybody talks about everything. And you know, if you ask him about paranormal, he'll talk about it. He will. I interviewed him on one of my lives. I interviewed him.
Mhm.
Ben. I did.
Okay.
He he's went to some cool places. He's a cool guy. I mean, if you come in his chat, you know, and you ask him about paranormal, he'll talk about it. He will. He'll answer you.
All I know is I was listening to this stream as I was in the elevator in the hospital coming down to the ground floor, and I
Mm-hmm.
heard somebody say Ghost wasn't here because he was sick, and I was like, son of a bitch. He wasn't no sicker than I was, and I was here. I showed up.
I know you did. But well, I'm glad you came up on my panel. It was fun. I had a good time. We'll have to get TC back up there too, and him doing some more prank phone calls next Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TC is the only guy who can't hire a hooker.
He's too cheap. That's what. He's too cheap. What can you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It is what it is.
we'll have to get him to do some more crank phone calls.
Mm.
That was fun. I admit it. It was fun. I haven't done that since I
Oh,
was
you
like
admitted
15.
it. That's awesome.
Yes. Yes. It was a good time.
And Ed likes to start shit all the time.
I know. And you're gonna have to start shit more often in my chat, fucker.
There's police station.
Yeah.
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 Nashville
Tell me he doesn't
Police.
like trouble.
But you're welcome in my chat, Raccoon. You know that, right?
I have to get your link because I haven't been
All
on
right.
much except a little bit watching that crazy guy up in New York. What's his name? Hussey.
Hussey.
Yeah,
That dude is nuts, man. He makes me laugh.
What's his name?
Hussey.
Yeah, was it Gossiping Hussey or something?
Yeah,
I thought you said pussy.
No, Hussey. It's a guy up in New York he's funny as fuck. I mean, he does a lot of voice stuff, so he it's hard to explain, but he's got good humor.
Is he a
No.
stand-up comic or what?
He could be because he's entertaining, but something about he had an injury to his neck or operation on his neck and blinded him, or he's legally blind now. So I really, maybe Guido knows more about him than I do, but he's somewhere in Manhattan, I think.
yeah.
He must have money then.
Well, his family's been there since the turn of the century, of the last century. So he was talking about some of his uncles and grandpas, and they sound like they all made money.
So you've been riding your bike lately, Raccoon?
No, man, I haven't rode it, and oh God, I don't even want to think about it. I'll put it this way: I just rebuilt it. I spent 20 grand on that bike.
God damn, Raccoon. Yeesh.
Damn.
That's the picture that I got in my icon down in chat. That's
Let me
it.
think when you have it in there.
And it's my balance stays sending me to neurology next
Yeah.
month.
You got
Yeah.
neuropathy or something?
Oh, I've had neuropathy for about 15, 20 years.
That will affect your balance.
Oh, well, this here, they're worried they're going to send me in for a bunch of tests because they don't know if it's in my brain or not.
How's your parents?
Mom's hanging in there. One of my best friends, his mother passed, same stuff, that
Right.
damn Alzheimer's, and she's about the same age as my mom, in her 80s, 84 or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been
Dad's
trying to
hanging in
get
there, but Mom, she's just slipping away. Ain't nothing you can do.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get the VA to increase my disability, and I just got the results back, and they said denied, denied, denied.
Oh no, that's because Biden shut the VA down and turned it into a handout for the illegals.
Hey, it's time for you to take it with get a lawyer with all your health conditions.
I use the VSO, which is a Veteran Service Officer,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the worst. So I'm gonna go to the local DAV.
Mm.
That's the
DAV?
Disabled American Veterans
Yeah.
Organization, and I think they'll help me out more.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to see your DAV representative and get him on your case.
Yeah,
I
that's what I need.
happened to look up. I had somebody that took pity on me, man, basically, and it was her mission. And I'm not going to say what she was doing, but she works there. And she said, "You're going to get everything you deserve." And she said, and she was behind it. She knew the test, what I needed to go to say Social Security. I didn't know none of that shit. I went down and took one test in my back x-ray, and then they scheduled me for my psychologist. Went and took a psychologist test, and he started asking me, I don't know, it was just some fucking questions. It wasn't nothing probing or anything like that. But by the time he had asked about 7 or 8, he already started signing off on me. And he was like, "Man, I'm not going to put you through this." He said, "I seen your record. I seen where you been." He said, "You're good with me." So I am one of the few people that I know of that got their Social Security disability within 6 months.
So you get both?
I get both. If you got PTSD, you can get it. You have to go to Social Security and get documented. But if it's in your medical records at the VA, you can file for your Social Security.
Well, so you're 100%, right?
I'm 100% and 100%.
That's like $4,000 a month tax free,
Yeah.
and then plus Social Security.
Yeah, I'm pulling in right at 2 on that one.
Holy shit, you're rich.
Dude, that's pocket change from my family. Seriously, I'm not thumping it, but we're not cash wealthy, but we're oil wealthy. We own mineral rights, we own oil wells, we own shit like that. And it's all set up in a trust. I'm 64. I'll never see a penny out of it. This is all being built. My dad's desire. The farm's been in the family 120 something years, something like that. And the other land up Arkansas, it's been in the family since the turn of the last century in the 1800s. So all this is family shit, airship, and we got it in a trust, and it's going to be set up for the grandkids and the great grandkids. So if anybody has a desire to go to college, they ain't got to prostitute themselves or put their credit in jeopardy by spending a fortune. So that's what we're into.
Well,
But yeah, I'm fortunate, and I'm telling you, it was all because that lady. She took it upon herself, and she said, "You're gonna get it all." And I didn't know what the hell she was talking about.
Well, if they did have to prostitute themselves, Casey would probably end up calling him.
Yeah.
I should have known you were gonna say that, Dave.
It's just taste. It's just taste.
I waste all my money.
I know.
I waste all my money on animals. I feed animals.
I know you do.
I've done picked up another group of animals besides my crows, possums, coons, and
Mm-hmm.
God knows what else. My
Yeah.
mama
Mhm.
cat had babies. Now that I got a family of outside cats that,
Mm-hmm.
No.
so it's
Okay,
just
eat better than us.
I spend.
Fish, shrimp.
I started to think about it,
everything.
and I'm crazy. I'm spending like right now $700-800 a month just
Somebody
feeding
clip
animals.
that. Somebody clip that.
Got it.
Well, I
Hey,
do have the certification that I am crazy
Hey, you
according to
can
the
help
government.
Chrissy over here, Joe.
Mhm.
Why go, to
But
extreme?
I mean, that's my hobby, man. I could build.
Mhm.
I've got a 1958 panhead in boxes right now. That's a $40,000 motorcycle,
Mhm.
and it's been sitting in my garage for 3 years now.
Mhm.
I got 175 miles on that
Look,
new
his
bike I
dragon.
just built.
Mm-hmm. I'm just playing dragon. I'm just fucking with you.
I got a fucking Corvette
I
that I
know,
ain't
sis.
cranked up
Fuck.
or
You think I
drove
don't
in
know you're
years.
fucking with me? Well, Ghost has got a Harley. Yeah, I can't wait when he
I've
shows
been
up here with that.
I've been doing that all my life, but
Uh-huh.
if I don't get my balance straightened out, that's the end of that.
You will. You
Mhm.
will. Just give it a
I've
shot.
been riding since I was 9 years old, 8 years old, something like that when I got my first mini bike. So
Holy
Mhm.
cow.
other than breaking a few bones in my feet and shit, dirt bike racing, motocrossing, I've never had a scratch on the street all these years.
Mhm.
Well,
Come close.
Dragon is a biker chick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too old,
Mhm.
man. I got 2 feet in the
I like her
grave. I'm
for you.
swearing, man.
No,
I
raccoon.
like dragon for you.
When y'all don't know the test they're running through me.
Shit.
Dragon, you don't want to drive the.
Dragon, you need to get a tattoo that says property of
What now, sis?
You don't
I
want to
don't
drive
want
the.
no tattoo.
Oh God.
Dragon. You need to get a tattoo that says property of Ghost.
There you go.
Yes, that's the only way I'm gonna believe you, dragon. That's the only way I'm gonna believe you. Property of ghost.
Shit.
Yep.
Mm.
Made a biker ghost.
All right, time to feed the other cats.
Damn. Like what the fuck? But
I feed the
yeah.
neighbors' dogs. They got 3 dogs. They come over here and hang out at my house all day long begging for food.
Yeah, I'll
And I
take
get
notes.
them that pedigree shit, and it's almost $40-something a bag.
Yeah, the price of food has gone
Even in
regardless.
Costco, it went up. That's how crazy.
It's gone up everywhere. It's crazy.
The damn cat food's more expensive than anything.
And that is too. Yeah, it is all the way around. Ferret food. I have 1 ferret, and I used to have 10 at one time.
How come you don't
And
do
Boy,
videos?
why do you want to have 10 rats?
fuck off! I said I used to.
10
I only have
ferrets.
1 right
Cool,
now.
man.
You know who's got all the ferrets is LC.
Yeah.
But I think she's gonna have to get rid of them when she has a baby.
But
Well,
That baby's coming very soon. Very, very soon.
But no, I have 1. But I used to have. I had 10.
How
They're
much does
sweet.
it cost? How much does it cost to buy a ferret?
When I used to get them, they were $164 a piece. Now they're up. The one I've got now, she's a couple years old.
So you had $16,000 tied up in ferrets.
I had a couple handed to me, for free.
Do you have to like
that
take
we're moving?
Do you have to like take them to the vets to have them like give shots and things, or
Mm-hmm.
you do?
Mm-hmm.
It's like any other pet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd
Um,
have the sickest ferrets around because I'd never pay to get them shot.
well, mine didn't go outside. Because where I live is kind of like the woods. There's coyote, bald eagle, all of
Really
it.
pretty.
I never let my ferrets go outside. No,
I wouldn't anyway, because I mean,
no.
how domesticated do they get? Will they come to you if you call them?
When you get them as babies, they're already fixed. Their sprayers already taken out because they're related to skunk
Oh, they
and
spray.
mink.
Oh.
When they're babies, their sprayers taken out. So, once they're fixed and their hand raised, they're domesticated. They're not wild.
You
I
know,
used
that
to.
might be kind of a cool pet. Get a skunk.
I have
Yeah,
one.
I heard at one time there was somebody around here that was selling skunk babies, and they were like $500. Now, what they are now, I don't know.
They
I
removed
would
them.
I would have a skunk and I would walk it on a leash,
On a leash.
and I would go to like the grocery store, and then like when I go to check out,
Of course,
like,
it's
make way
taste.
for me.
You know.
Everybody
cool.
would make way for me.
Hmm. I think skunks are cute too. I do.
I used to have one, you know, as a cat.
Hmm.
Did your skunk
Yeah.
fall in love with the cat that had a stripe on its back,
Mm-mm.
and his name was Pepe Le Pew?
Mhm.
All right, ladies and germs, I'm gonna rage quit in 3.
3, 2.
Good to see you, Taze. Always,
Adios.
Get well,
fucker.
fucker.
Be nice to you.
I gotta give him a little bit of ration of shit. Come on.
I'm playing.
Mhm.
Girl, Taste left me for you.
God.
You can have him.
I have
He's
a problem
got something else.
No, you can have him, sis.
here, bitch.
Then you can have him, and then you can give him a sponge bath and whatever.
No, I don't want to be his nurse no more.
Just saying. Hmm.
Ay.
Man.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Pookie?
I haven't.
What you doing?
What am I
Yeah,
doing?
Pookie. Yeah.
I'm just sitting here, just looking outside at the beautiful blue sky and mountains and
How's the weather with you, Raccoon?
Do what?
How's the weather over there with you?
It's been
It's
cold. Been down in the teens.
really.
Yeah. No snow or ice, but just cold down here.
Do you
Yeah,
ever
it's 21 here right now.
do you ever get any snow, Raccoon?
Huh?
Do you ever get any snow where you're at?
Occasionally we'll luck up when conditions are right.
Yeah, kind of like us.
But usually it's for us to have snow and let it stay on the ground, you need 2 or 3 days of hard freeze.
Yeah, around the 30s, 25, 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I made too much homemade spaghetti sauce.
Yummy.
Ship
You made
it.
it homemade?
Ship it out.
Yeah, I buy.
Send it to me.
I break down
You
every
will.
once in a while and buy what do you call them? San Marzano tomatoes, spending the extra,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll make a whole. I'm talking a bunch, and then I freeze it
Roll
up.
that up and ship it to me, Raccoon. I'll take a jar.
Guido's probably told you, man. The Italian you eat here is garbage. You eat in Italy, Naples, Sigonella,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
their tomatoes taste totally different.
Yeah.
And it don't have no where we put tons of shit on there. Their
Mm-hmm.
pizza's a little sauce, a little cheese, a few herbs on it, and that's it, man. It ain't nothing like our stuff. In fact,
Mhm.
they don't really put too much meat on anything. I think prosciutto.
Yeah, yeah.
I loved Italy, man. That was a cool place to go and check out.
Yeah, it was.
True pizza.
A lot of history.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Love
get to go to
to see
north? Did you get to go up to the north part of Italy, Trieste?
No, never went north.
Hey, that is so pretty. You wouldn't even believe it's part of Italy, man. You'd think it's Switzerland or something, man.
Really?
Yeah. That was that place I told you. We went to Trieste and then on up into Yugoslavia before they blew up
Oh, that'd be
Yugoslavia.
cool.
Yeah, man. That's that country I told you about. All the women look like Melania Trump. Blonde hair, blue eyes. I don't know what they done with the ugly women, man. We never did see any. You know, you can see some in Italy.
Mm.
See some in Spain.
You've been everywhere, I reckon.
Yeah, but not this place. I don't know what's in the water, but I was not the only person that noticed it. And we was on an aircraft carrier, and we had allowed the city. I think it was Belgrade. Shit, I can't remember, man. It's been so long ago. But anyhow, they put out to the local press that if you wanted to actually come and
Mhm.
see aircraft carrier, so everybody had to do what's called duty on the ship. And when you import like that, uh, you get assigned. And
Mhm.
we were at the top of the ship, so the highest point that where I
Mhm.
worked and operated. So we had tons of these people coming up, and I swear they looked like they was all cloned the same way. They were skinny.
Maybe they were.
I don't know. Maybe that was some Nazi experiment. I don't know.
Possible. Highly possible.
They couldn't speak hardly any English, but I mean, they were beautiful to look at.
Oh, just, close your little eyes and, get it moving.
Mhm.
Yeah, but don't go looking for no women in the Middle East. That's for damn sure. The camels look better than their women, man.
Oh, boy.
Shit.
Why they
There
were
we go.
and
No, I'm exaggerating. Believe it or not, there is some beautiful Arab women. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
but
Mhm.
Karachi, Pakistan, negative.
Mhm.
A city of something 20 million people. I never seen a pretty girl in that whole fucking place. Nothing make me want to chase after it,
Mm.
Mhm.
and that's got to be ugly.
Mhm.
Yep.
Raccoon.
You don't do Discord, do you, Raccoon Man?
He does.
Yeah, I got
Does
Discord.
he?
I stay in touch with Betty.
I should give him my link and let him come join my Discord and come hang out with us
Yeah.
All right.
and have a good time. All right. Hold
Let's
on.
see. I don't.
I
I'm
see
gonna have to.
love in the air. Just kidding. I'm starting. Raccoon lady, I like to start shit around here.
Oh, Betty, you can do it for me. If she can send the invite to you to me to the.
Yeah. I'll send it to him.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
got
right.
direct line to me.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking, man.
Maybe
It's been so long since I
You
messed
just
with
you
her.
just need you just need me to send you the link again, sis, or what?
yeah, send it and
All right. All right.
I can grab it in your Discord, no? I don't know how, but I'll figure.
Guido, you didn't go up in the desert, did you?
What, Desert Storm?
Oh, you was in that?
Yeah.
See any pretty Arab women over there?
No, didn't see any.
The camels and the goats start looking better than them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sent you the link so you can give it to Raccoon Man.
Mhm.
That was our joke when we was over there. Longer we was over there, the better the camels and the goats looked.
Yeah, you can talk motorcycles with Ghost in there too. He's in there too.
If I can remember.
How about he want to talk to you? Just saying. I'm playing Ghost. I'm playing.
I know what you're doing. Come on. You
should
think
know
I
me.
don't
You
know?
should know me by now.
I do, and I know you're fucking
This
around.
skanky ass bitch. You know what to do. Jesus.
Hmm.
It would be boring if we just keep it culture. Come on.
That's,
No,
yeah.
I know, like fuck. Man, it was fun that one night when we were posting shit so
Yeah,
badly.
I get
And we
into.
were yeah, it was fucking fun as fuck.
Mhm.
Man,
We
y'all
were
want to
posting
know
shit.
something?
What?
I seen something yesterday. Okay, granted, I live in Louisiana, Hickville. Uh, what's Lowe's? Need to get a
Lowe's
little
is almost
salt.
like Menards
Like Home
and
Depot, yeah.
Lowe's,
and like
yeah,
Home.
Lowe's, home improvement, kind of like a Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
I went in to get a little hand saw. So I had to cut a little tree down and get it. I'm coming out. I look one way to make sure nobody's gonna run over me, and I look to my left, and man, I stopped mid step. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And it was that damn that thing that guy blew up over in Las Vegas. What is it? That electric vehicle?
Oh,
You mean
the
electric car?
Tiger truck.
Yeah, the truck.
Yes.
It's all stainless. That thing's huge, man. I
Mm-hmm.
thought it wasn't, but it's
An army
gigantic.
truck. Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, we have them
Yes,
here everywhere. Everywhere. My
they're
neighbor
they're
has them.
they're twice the width of a normal vehicle.
Holy shit.
Over
Yeah, I
100.
mean, you're gonna have to be real good driving it on a fucking 2-lane road.
It's huge. It's bigger than my truck.
Mhm.
If you want to know the truth.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
It just blew me away. I mean, I know they've been around for what, a year or so out, but
Yeah.
and guess who owns it, Guido?
Who?
Somebody with a disabled veterans tag on it.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
God damn.
Damn.
He had more money from something else because they say them things like $250,000, man.
Easy.
holy shit.
I'd buy me a Mercedes G-Wagon before I bought that garbage.
Yeah.
Put me in.
I'd like to find a damn G-Wagon that hadn't been screwed over with.
You know, there's a Jeep now electric. I saw one the other day on the power station. I didn't know they had a the Jeep electric ones.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
No fuck.
I saw the other day.
Did y'all see all them Range Rovers melted in that Pacific Palisades neighborhood?
Everything that was in their path was melting.
All them aluminum cars, F-150 trucks, them people that had them high-dollar sports cars, aluminum bodies, melted.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's really bad.
Yeah, the heat is amazing what it will
Mm-hmm.
melt. Just from the fire when we had around here, it was everything.
Fire's no joke.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you get the winds behind it like that, because it just fuels it even more, makes it hotter. You know, it's just like if you did the same if you had a wood stove and you
Goes
you open the flue a little bit and add a little bit of air to that, it's going to pick it up. And those winds are just bad, really bad.
Yeah, we're surrounded by national forests around here. Y'all know how green it is over here.
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm.
if something broke out like what broke out over there, you just have to run for your life because you ain't gonna stop nothing but thousands and thousands and thousands of acres of them big pine trees.
Yeah.
Once them some bitches start lightening up, man, it just takes off and it goes across the top and anything that's underneath it, it kills.
Yeah,
Animals, people, houses, whatever.
it's weird though when you got the wind behind the fire up there.
Yeah.
There would be like on either side of a home or something, there would be one home that didn't even get touched. It's like it jumped right over the top of their property and onto the next one. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you've seen a lot of that up there.
Yeah.
It's just, or one side of the river compared to the other, because it even hopped the river, which is a substantial amount of water. And that's with those winds backing it like that. It just fans it out. It's crazy.
And then you got the damn.
Especially with something, because this one was, it wasn't arson in particular in this.
Yeah.
It was the wind and knocked down the power lines, marked, fire, and it just picked it up and blew. And people didn't have warning. It was like, and if you're sleeping, because it happened at night, if you're sleeping, you don't know what's going on around you, especially with something like that. And they do the best they can up there as far as getting out to people. But if you're not aware and you're not awake when it happens, it's scary. I think.
Yeah.
When they say evacuate, you are gone. No messing around.
Exactly. There's no, looking back in there.
No.
Where I'm at, they ain't really nowhere to run to. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm surrounded for hundreds and hundreds of miles of forest.
Well, that's the way it was up there. It was like it was just wall to wall forest, and all the fuel that was left on the ground from logging and thinning and all that kind of stuff piled up just made it even worse. So
Well, y'all seen Trump said he talked to the guy in Belgium or somewhere about how they managed their forests over Poland or somewhere, and they don't have forest fires
if you click
like California has, because they've got these nuts that want everything to be pristine, and you got to manage that shit, and you got to keep the forest clean, and that's the reason we don't have forest fires. From about this time of year, after the winds die down, they do a burn, and they burn all the pine straw off the floors of the thing, and they take all the fuel and the little bushes away. It does not hurt the pine trees at all. I'm talking pine trees hundreds, 100 foot and taller.
it's the same thing here, but with fir trees. That they go in and they log or whatever. They go in and thin out an area, and then they pile. They have all these piles, and they even tarp it in the winter so it doesn't get wet. So that in the spring or late winter, then they can start burning and stuff. But
they get the college kids for what is it, summer? For hours, they'll go to forestry, and they'll have them out there working on trails, fire lines, stuff like that. Marking trees that need to be taken down and shit like that, lightning struck trees and stuff. So they keep a close eye out here because it's big money. So they don't want to lose it to a fire.
Well, we used to go and for firewood, we would go and get a permit with the Forest Service. Cost you $5, and they would go out and they would try right you know, in your area where you live, if there's on their land, if there's any trees that are a potential danger or whatever, they'll mark them, and then they tell you, okay, you can go in and you get so much for that $5. That's all you need is, and the trees are all marked for you, and that's how we got our wood every year. Was
We had the same thing. They have a permit, and you're allowed X amount of cord of firewood per family, and for
Mhm.
free.
Yep, it was like
And as long as you do not sell it, because it's national forest wood,
right.
and if you get caught, it's serious, serious shit. But anyhow,
Mm.
you could go, but we don't have cold enough times to justify doing the firewood
Yeah.
gimmick anymore. I mean, it's 2 or 3 weeks is cold enough for a fireplace.
Talking to somebody
Yeah.
last night, it's changing. There's not. I think it was Dragon that it's just not. It's not as cold. I mean, we have our cold snaps now and then. You know, things happen, but we don't get the snow that we're accustomed to. You know, it's just not. You know, there's other things going on that aren't. Can, back in the '60s, you know, where I used to live, they'd have 4 or 5, 6 foot of snow up there. You know, that's not even. It's not even a thing anymore. They're lucky to
Oop.
get a half a foot of snow during the winter, right? You know,
Yeah.
where I live. So compared to
Well, we just lost Raccoon Man. Oh shit.
Oh,
all that happens, see,
He'll be back. He'll be back. He always has internet service.
Yeah.
he'll be back if he gets that knocked out by happenstance.
The kids just got home.
Mhm.
There goes the quiet house.
I know.
It's always quiet regardless, you know.
Oh, I know.
Poke on my kids.
Oh, how did
My kids. This house is
how did
like a ghost. Quiet.
yeah? How did Nova go on her walk after I got off the phone with you?
Girl, she was pulling and pulling and pulling every time. I want her to, you know, stand by my side, you know, so she knows.
Is she walking you instead of her?
She did better. She did better.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's, you know, at the same time, I have to do it consistently, you know, not just in a rare moon.
Yep.
Practice, she won now.
It's like potty training. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, you gotta be consistent.
So I'm gonna start doing it more often. I need to. Then not too harsh on her, you know, reprimanding her. But at the same time, I'm not putting the effort, so I have to start slacking.
Yeah, just let her know that you're the boss. That's the biggest thing.
Well, and she's always with me, you know, everywhere, you know, so she knows I'm the one. But
Yeah.
I just have to be consistent. 'Cause they get lost, you know. Which is you want me to do or
Well, you get busy too. I mean, you know, it's
yeah. Stop sharing the camera, people.
who's pinging.
My kids got home. I can hear them, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm happy you came up here. A long time I haven't seen him.
Yeah, it was nice having him up here. It was fun with Taze up here too.
Yeah. Taste? I'll tell you something. That was rare.
Yep.
Yeah, that's rare.
Mhm.
Isn't it funny how, you know, you've known these people for like 6 years or whatever, and then all of a sudden they start popping up on panels, and it takes. I mean, it took me. God, I a couple of times with.
For the longest, right? It's true. You wouldn't even come on panel.
No,
You'd be like shatter.
I think I did like one time with Monkey and a couple times with Naven, but I wasn't.
That's right, and even
Yeah, but I didn't. You know, I didn't talk a lot. You know, but yeah, and then TC started going live, and I mean, it even took a while with him, even.
Yeah.
So, got to know him.
Yeah.
But,
I think you keep them in his ground on TC if you want to know the truth.
yeah,
I like that.
the mother hen here.
But you
Yeah.
be a dick
But
when you
it-
want to, you know? And you'll like
but,
that way tame him, like, relax, little boy.
Yeah.
but it's fun when we fuck with him though.
No, I know. But,
I can get away with saying shit that.
Pookie is more, I feel like, the mother hen around here, you know, if you want to know the
Yeah.
truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And sometimes he will be a dick with me, and like, in the previews that we have argued in the past, and she'll like TC, and then he want to say, you know how TC likes to throw the last jab, and
Yeah.
Yep.
just TC, his little sarcastic, way.
No, I don't let him get away with a whole lot.
No, you will. Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. I like to observe Pookie, believe it or not. I'll, just watch and hear. And I won't say nothing. I'm just like, how do you handle him?
Yeah. He's more, not necessarily like a mother to him, but like he's my little brother or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and I've been told I tell him what to do all the time, but I
Well,
don't.
since you run this financial and
Yeah. Well, I keep fucking with him. I did for a little while. I'm like, just remember, Pookie can destroy you there, TC.
Yeah, I could.
And it was a joke. And
we know, girl.
it
how
was
we
all
are.
done out of fun.
Okay. Nothing wrong with
that.
There's only one or two people that I just would really like to destroy, but it's TC.
Yeah, I know. I know. No, but it was done out of fun.
Just to give him a little jab now and then.
Yeah. Yes.
Back then, he used to get annoyed, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He says he's never been triggered.
Yes, he
He
has.
hasn't been triggered. Yes, he has.
Yes, he has.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard the other night. He had a rough day, and it's like, Jesus Christ. I said, calm down a little bit. I said, just go rub one off or something. You need to do something.
Yeah, you were saying that.
When was this?
Oh, a couple nights ago. When he was.
Oh yeah, we were up on
he went
panel.
out there.
It was when he had a day with the kid. So it was.
It happens. I mean,
He was just pacing back and forth.
Yeah.
And say, calm down. Just, chill out a little bit. I can get away with that just because
Well, it's one of those things that it just doesn't work the way it is.
Well, and I think it helps sometimes when you give him a different perspective because he's raising a girl. I mean, this is a guy raising a daughter. And so there's no motherly input there. If you want to call it that, or female input.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is good to just say, hey, you might be wrong there. I mean, it's not. Don't be so harsh. Chill a little bit. But.
Especially when she lost her parent. One of them.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna go through certain things, and he can only do so much.
Well, and guys don't understand.
Are like roller coasters.
Guys don't understand women's emotions either.
And let's be honest, the girls are more sensitive than anything. So it's like
yes,
it's just
so if
you have to navigate. I'm like when
it was kind of like telling him, you're thinking like a dad with a son or something. You're not. It's totally different if the way you're handling the situation. But, but it turned out okay. It's no big deal. But it's always kind of nice sometimes to have a different perspective on the way you think, even myself.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it was like that for my dad. He raised me and my brother. So, like, yeah.
I always went to my grandma for everything, you know.
Well, see, in my time, I had a mom and dad, and they were present all the time, but they weren't present. You know if you know what I mean. They were
Yeah.
there, and but it was a totally different time back then. I mean,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
were looking. You had their careers. They wanted, there's certain things aspirations that they had for their life and their family's life, and
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't. I think that's why I'm more family oriented now than I was as a kid, because I didn't get that so much. I mean, my parents were there, don't get me wrong, and they were good people, but I didn't have the relationship with them that I have with my kids, my grandkids, and my great grandkids.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have no
Mhm.
no ties with your
Yeah.
family. I mean, that's everything to me. So
Family's always been everything to me. Yeah. And it's like
we
one of
all
them
through our
deals.
trials and
Like,
tribulations and stuff with our
yeah.
kids and stuff, but
Yeah.
they're still our kids, and
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Or I make sure, like the holidays. I mean, we try to take turns here, but certain days is like there's no budging. I told my kids very straight, we're
Yeah.
not budgeting here, so we have to make it work.
And when my kids were growing up, we had a system. It was we went over to my ex's folks' house
Hmm.
Christmas Eve. Well, we went over like the day before Christmas Eve because it was a couple hours away. We go over there, and then we do Christmas Eve, and then Christmas morning at breakfast and stuff, and then we pack up the kids and head back home, and then we would go over to my mom and dad's and have Christmas dinner, and it was that way for years and years, and everybody ended up getting together at the same time.
It's when you want to make it work,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Guido. He's had to endure having my ex at every fucking Thanksgiving or Christmas and stuff like that, and we just kind of ignore him and go. But we've been doing it for 25 years now. So
Yeah, I mean,
not like, and we do it. The kids are all grown up. We got great grandkids out of the grandkids now. So it's not like we have to do it anymore, but we still all get together.
yes.
So as long as we're still all getting together, then that's just the way it is. If someone chooses not to show up or whatever,
That's on them, but at least you did your part,
right.
Yep.
That's why I always want to say, healthy and with my ex-husbands, both of them, because, well, one already passed, but this last one, because, at the end of the day, we're going to have one, grandkids and everything.
Yeah.
And
And
I
you
don't
want
think
them to
it's
be
fair
around.
for them not to be included.
Yeah.
And whoever the next one in line, just, I'm going to have to make it work.
Because if you don't, then you don't have that bond or ties with the kids that come from that, the grandkids and the great grandkids and all that.
Hey, Hebrew, good to see you. Welcome.
And as soon as you have grandkids, Betty, it's a feeling.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be
everything, but when
oil grandma. Can't wait for
I
the
know.
little ones.
It's
Yeah.
I'll say wait, but yeah, hold on, kiddos.
well, true, but still, it's like I don't know.
Welcome back, again.
Hebrew, God, is that the real Hebrew? Betty, do you know?
I think so.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah, I
a
think.
real account. So.
I don't have a wrench, so I can't check.
What happened to the cam Discord?
Who?
The cam Discord is down.
Honey,
I don't know. Oh yes, Tice.
No.
Definitely. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's the real Hebrew. It is. Hey, Hebrew. Yeah, it is.
Dragon, I've been here for the longest and I don't have a wrench. And you have a wrench? Guido, I have a problem with you. I'm a
Take it up with Guido, sis.
I told you, Skank, you're the problem in here. Mm-hmm.
Really, bitch?
See,
Please.
Taste? No, Taste. No, Taste. Now this is personal. Hell yeah, this is personal.
You hoe. Come on.
I'm just saying.
I know, we're playing around. Remember that one day when we were doing it on
I know,
TCs?
it was funny.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
We just give people something to fucking talk
Yeah.
about. Shit, we don't fucking care.
Fuck them
We're
all,
like,
girl.
fuck off.
'em all.
Yeah. It's like, what? No.
That's all they have.
Guido, you better give Betty a wrench, damn it, before I kick your ass.
No, it's okay.
I think he's trying. I think he's working on it.
He
I'm
needs you
playing
to
with it.
talk
I'm playing
in
with it. I don't
chat.
need it. I really don't need it. I'm gonna be a fucking rogue monk here. When in my feed, he's fucking blocking everybody.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, he kicked himself.
Oh, let Raccoon up.
He's coming.
Oh, shit.
Did you hear Taste? Taste said no excuse for Mr. over here Ghost.
Go, yeah, I know.
He has a point.
He has a point. Yeah, he does.
Ghost, no excuses. Get your butt over here. Okay. Who wrote in private? Let me see.
It was
Okay.
Raccoon.
Hold on, Kun. I think he's figuring out the wrench thing. I'm pretty sure. He'll be back.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he'll be back, dude.
I told him in your Discord, go live. I'm bored. Listen, my house is clean, so there's nothing more to do. So I'm like, what do I do?
Yeah, right?
Ghost is with his girlfriend Chrissy. You heard that?
What?
Yoo-hoo. You having the pillow over there. Nice and comfy and fluffy.
Oh, God.
He can squeeze like the marshmallow. Squeeze.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Yoo-hoo. I think Raccoon Man is down there. Want to bring him
Backstage.
up?
Yeah.
There you go.
There he is. Hey, Raccoon.
Hey,
Welcome back, dude.
I had a phone call. My buddy, I rode motorcycles with all my life. He called me just a minute ago. He shot him a deer before the end of the season. He was telling me about it.
Raccoon, do you guys do the jerkies and all that? The deer jerkies?
Deer jerky?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure there's people does it more. We grind it. Most of the people around here grind most of it up and make sausage, hamburger out of it.
Okay.
And then the tenderloins, that's what they save to fry up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, deer's pretty good meat.
Oh yeah.
I'm not I'm more seafood than meat eater, but I will eat a little deer.
You got it back? How'd you do that?
It just hit.
Oh man, I'm watching that dude over at Betty. What's his name? Smoking Scan. I sent you that. He's local there in LA, and he does a live stream, and he does like the local helicopters, and he gets their live feeds. Yeah, y'all look him up. Smoke with the N Scan.
Smoking thing.
Yeah, it just says smoke. Skip a letter, put a N. Skip a letter, put scan in it.
Okay.
He's I've been following him for years. Anything that's going crazy in California, he's on it. Plus, you get to watch him smoke dope all day while you smoke dope with him. Like I got
Right.
one rolled up waiting for him, and he'll say round one, and he's got some contraption. He's smoking it out of a plastic bag. Y'all know what it is? I don't know.
No,
Uh-huh.
never heard of it.
He said it's like a bowl, like a bong bowl or a pipe bowl, and he said you put it in there, and it's I guess you get it lit, and it's got a hose, and it's like aquarium, and you take it and you get these bags and put it in there, and you fill the bag up with pot smoke, and you can sit there for hours sucking off that bag.
Kind of like huffing, but huffing smoke, huh?
Hey, TC.
Yeah,
Hey, Mr.
Jesus.
Good.
How are you?
you doing?
Speak. Speak.
Hello.
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 Hi.
How you doing, Dragon? Hi, Raccoon Man. How are you?
Hey,
Good.
TC, how y'all doing?
I'm all
I'm
right.
watching this poor people losing their houses, man. I'm devastated.
Taze is dying for you to call some more hookers, TC. He's hooked. He's hooked on hookers.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can do that later.
You going live later?
Jesus.
Yeah. I just got up from a nap.
But who's banging pans? Is that the kid?
Yeah, she's doing something real quick.
Oh, TC, I need to ask you a question.
Is it a hard one? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can do the digits or not, but go ahead.
No, that's not what I mean. No, I go live this coming Friday again, and I need you to make prank phone calls. I actually enjoyed it. It was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. I can have no problem acting 10 years old again. Actually, no, I had fun with that. Okay, great. How's your day going, buddy?
Good, good. Very good.
That's good. Sorry about the noise. It's over. Guido, what'd you do today?
Not a damn thing.
Man, what a lazy ass.
I'm retired.
And Guido.
Oh boy, I'm gonna break the news now, I guess.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What?
Huh?
What?
What
Huh?
the fuck?
What was that about?
Do we know yet?
Do we know what?
Do we know? Do you know what I know, TC?
Oh,
Let me.
Okay.
okay.
Hold on a minute. I might have some news, but I don't want
Oh, sis.
guys.
Oh.
I don't want to say anything until I. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You guys all act all suspense. You got me in my fucking.
I know. That's what I'm saying too.
She should have never said
Hold
anything.
on.
I know. Tell her. Tell her.
Betty, I'll text you in just a second. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm curious now.
Just a minute. I don't want to put
I'm
this
gonna
on.
blame him on a dragon now.
Yeah. Hold
Oh,
on.
no, you're not blaming shit on me, sis.
Baby.
Fuck that. So what did you do today, TC?
Slat.
Mm.
Hold on, we gotta do somebody else first. Okay. Betty, you're next here. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Elsie, or
Betty.
Yes.
I just sent you
Okay, I'll check right
and Dragon, you're next.
I gotta check mine too. Okay.
Yeah, just a minute. Just a minute.
Okay, sis.
But keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I will. I'll keep it to myself. Don't worry about that.
now. Oh. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God dang it. We can't type fast enough. I should have just copy and pasted all of it. Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I see it, sis. Yeah.
I'll be kept in the know just so that you know.
No T's.
But, let's take
Dave's always starting some trouble around here. Always.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
What would you do without Taste, Dragon?
I think he's hilarious. Him and Dirt Guy too. Hilarious.
What would we all do without Taze and Dirt Guy?
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Gas Control is too, but he's more, witty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gas Control. Yeah, I like Gas
Mhm.
Control too.
Raccoon
Yeah.
like high cow hookers. Right, Raccoon?
Raccoon's muted.
Oh, I just came back. I had to finish something up in the kitchen, and I was listening to that guy. He was talking about how the wind's shifting over on y'all. Hopefully, it won't get kicked up. It looks like they dumping tons of stuff on that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, they are, and they got them big planes out there jumping
He-
retarded on it.
But that smoking scan guy, he's hitting on that damn plastic bag right now. It's got some kind of valve on it, Guido,
Yeah.
like a mouthpiece. It kind of looks like a breather. I'm gonna have to investigate that. That's interesting. Something I can waste a little money on.
Is he the one wearing the fire helmet?
Yeah, that's him. He's been wearing that fire helmet since this shit kicked off. Anytime there's a big fire, he puts his helmet on.
Yeah.
He supports a bunch of the firefighters and shit.
Yeah.
And let's see what. Oh, one of his best friend's house got burnt down. Lives over where Betty's mama lives over in the Palisades, and he's been running a nonstop, donation for the guy. And so far through this channel, he said since he started yesterday or day before yesterday, $30-something thousand.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's posted it on what is it where everybody can see it? I forgot. He's got a account, I guess, like a PayPal or something.
Yeah.
And then in his thing, he's taking the money that comes into his PayPal or whatever account it is, and he's debiting it to the guy's account through his, banking card.
Huh.
And he's posting that, and he said he said, you know, the guy lost like $1 million home. He didn't have the fire insurance on it.
No.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
State Farm dropped them all last year.
Holy shit.
So
Damn.
yeah, now nobody's going to want to write fire insurance in the state, and you got all these people with these mortgages and stuff, and the bank is not going to let you have your house without fire insurance. I don't see it.
Yeah.
I know the fires here, I can't tell you whether or not they had fire insurance per se,
Yeah,
but all those people rebuilt up there. The sad part about it is when they did, especially some of the resorts, instead of keeping with the natural look of, you know,
Mm-hmm.
more rustic, they went with modern, and it looks out of place as
yeah.
far as these new cabins and stuff that they've erected.
Mandeville Canyon Road, shit, man. He jumping around too fast for me, but it's. I don't know. That don't look too bad. They probably can get that now. But that first night, man, that was awesome. I was watching it all night long. It was insane. Shut up, boo boo.
Mm-hmm.
I have gave you all kinds of treats today.
I'll be myself and mute. My kids are here. Okay.
No, boo. Don't argue with me.
Oh.
Yep. I hear a cat.
Yeah, boo. He ain't a cat. He's a demon.
he's Psycho Kitty.
No, he's just he's part bobcat.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's been wild ever since I got him. And my sister's cat got pregnant. She had a nervous breakdown, and she said, "If you don't come get 2 of these kittens, I'm gonna kill myself." So she guilt tripped me into getting them, and I've had them for about, I don't know, going on 15 years.
Yeah.
And he's my nemesis. He tells me what to do, when to do it, how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And when he wants dinner and breakfast and lunch.
Oh, 3 o'clock in the morning, he'll walk on my head, let me know he's hungry.
And you're like, really?
I've got used to it. It's way easier than to argue with him
Yeah.
because I've had to super glue up my fucking heels and my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Back in his younger days, I would ignore him and shit, and he didn't like it. He comes first, and he's the big alpha in the house. And he's got claws the size of bobcat claws. He's got huge paws on him. He's
Yeah,
like, I got scars all over my body.
Well, it sounds like he sounds like he's a cutie though.
He is. He's full rotten. He's
Behave yourself, Taze.
he's got some taste though. It's pretty expensive. He likes crab legs.
You feed him crab legs?
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Been feeding them his whole life because I used to go to Walmart and get me a box of crab legs and boil them instead of going and spending $50 in a restaurant to get the same thing.
It's always better at home. Always.
Yeah,
better.
always better. Well, you can thaw it out and get it just right and steam it the way you want, and it won't never be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this cat never gives a shit about anything that I ate. You know, he'd come by and sniff something, look at it or something, walk by. First time I did them crab legs, I couldn't get him off the counter. He would swat me, spit at me, and he stood there and watched me boil them. I've got pictures. I've sent pictures.
Taste's telling you, Raccoon.
Huh?
You're the chief catty officer around here?
Who?
Taste said that you are.
Meow, Raccoon. caddy officer. Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's trying to bust
But
your
yeah, hey, when it comes to crab legs,
Mm.
you got to feed him before you ever get a chance to eat it because you can't peel them fast enough.
Mm.
Well, damn.
When I was in that group years ago, back in 16, 15, 16, before y'all had this on YouTube,
Mhm.
we were doing Zoom. And that's where I got with all them brainiacs. And
Mhm.
I used to live stream 2 weekends a month, 2 Fridays or a Saturday, depending. I would boil 4 pounds of crab legs and live stream it, showing me feeding them to them. And that got blasted everywhere, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, boo, but I can't afford them now, man. They're
Casey
goddamn.
rage quit?
Huh?
Did Casey rage quit?
I
Oh,
guess.
Yeah, he's gone.
Pinche loco.
he's
He
calling
did
the
that
hooker,
twice on
y'all.
my panel
Yeah, he's
last
calling
night.
bitches.
He's calling the hookers. It's
Mhm.
Saturday night.
It's okay.
He called a strip club last night on my panel.
Trying to
He
get some.
called a strip club.
Yeah,
He ain't getting no
he
better deal.
did.
With, if
He
it's
called several places last night.
He
It's
did
probably
too.
places he
Ed put a
goes
bunch of
to.
numbers in chat, so he called them.
Yeah, because Ed did that.
I'm sure he knows where strip clubs are.
I thought it was funny. Who was it? Ed?
Yeah, it was Ed's sis. Yeah.
No,
Ed's the
boo.
one that was throwing out numbers in chat. He was too.
How much money Ed blows on them girls, man?
I don't know.
He's got a different one and a different housemaid every week.
Who?
Ed,
He's a player.
I'm telling you, he's diabetic like me, sick, he ain't in best of shape, but that guy got game. He's still getting them over at his house, cleaning his house. He makes them strip down, butt ass naked.
Leave my area alone.
Well, damn.
I have the agenda, full with all this.
I got
Shit, I'm taking my cut.
That's
I
right
wonder
on.
how much he's paying her. Right,
I don't
Betty?
know.
How much is he paying her an hour?
I don't know.
Guarantee it ain't no damn $100.
You think so? Hmm.
I never
don't
got
know.
that. I was paying my
Eddie, you
my
being
people to
summoned
clean my
around
house.
here. Uh-huh.
Yes, he did.
What?
And he was the guy at the Pink Poodle was
Raccoon,
good
you're
about it too. That was funnier than hell.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
TC called the Pink Poodle last night. It was a strip club in Texas. And at first the guy, he tells the guy that he's transitioning and he wanted to be a stripper. And the guy hung up on him immediately. So then he called him back. He fucking called the guy back.
He is bad.
And he got the guy to actually talk to him, and they, made amends, and it was okay. But it was perfect. It was funny.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, he give word the
honestly.
mafia gonna come whack him.
I like when it was kicked out supposedly. That was funny too.
Mhm. It was funny last night. It was hilarious. That's why I asked TC if he'd do it again.
You didn't want to, see? Don't do that in here. I'm like, no.
I changed my mind, damn it. I can do that.
You have to just let go. It's okay.
Chill.
Flow with the flow.
But yeah, it was pretty. I wish you would have been there, Raccoon Man. It was that stream's still up of mine, and
I've
it was
seen it.
fucking.
I've seen him do that before, and
No, I
him
mean
and
on my
Tatted.
live last night.
Right, Raccoon?
Him
Those
and
two were
Tatted did it one time. It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But yeah, no, he did this on my live stream on my
I ain't
channel
got no
last night.
burner
And it was,
phone or anything, so I can't do shit like that.
but it was funny. I couldn't believe it when DC said he wanted to transit.
He's crazy like that.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
I tried to get in a group of lesbian Discord, but they booted me. I told them I told them I was a lesbian in transition. I'm working on it. I'm making an effort.
Yeah.
Making an effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, there's some weird people on YouTube. I find them all the time and go hang out and listen and stuff.
Mm.
Well, we had to deal with a whiner in my chat last night.
Oh no, please no.
Was it Joe?
No.
It's kind of the same breed though.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
What was Outlaw? What's his name? Mr.
Oh
Outlaw.
my.
Damn, that
Oh
smoke's
my
getting
God,
worse.
sis, it was bad.
He cries too much.
But he swore.
Even Ben admitted it too that he does it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm?
I wasn't crying. I was just asking. I'm like, whatever.
No, but you kept going with it, dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Now watch it. My mods will whoop your ass. That's a given.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon.
Mm.
I know who will have fun with the hammer.
Ooh.
That's a joke we have from back then.
Oh, okay. Well, even Becca was saying shit to him too.
I know, Becca was being savage.
Oh, I know she was. It was great.
What
Yeah,
happened
but-
to the other Becca, big head, skinny body Becca?
I don't know. I haven't seen them for a minute.
I hadn't either.
No, Taste. Sorry. You shamed me for dragon. It's okay. You have that hooker. So,
Shit.
fuck off, Taste. Fuck off.
Oh, she fucking told your ass.
Life's matter here.
Shit.
No loyalty on YouTube, man.
No, fuck them all. Fuck them all.
Mm.
Told you, don't trust them gringos, man.
Yeah, we're fucking local over here. Are you kidding me?
Shit.
Damn, that fire's lighting up again over there.
You know what it is? I reckon it's that wind. That
Did
wind.
you see the smoke any over at yours?
It's not. No,
place?
it's not up here. You know, it's going towards the ocean. That's the way is good. You know.
Oh, okay, it's blowing back out to sea.
It's clear. Yeah, it's clear on my end. Other time you can see it, but I don't know right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody trying to pop up.
Probably TC.
Probably.
Just put Guido Big and bring him up.
The old gut.
Is it good?
I don't know what happened. It's just I don't know if I laid my arm on the phone and it got me.
Are you talking?
Yeah,
Well, it took a lot to
yeah,
figure it
yeah,
out.
TC.
Uses excuses.
Well, we all our homeowners insurance is going up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's.
Yeah, for you, honey.
Shit, man, I'm paying. I forget how much. $3,000 or $4,000 a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
For homeowners insurance?
Huh? My homeowner?
Yeah, for homeowners. Insurance?
Yeah, because of the hurricanes and all the damage down here. They just kept raising the rates. I just got another $100 rate increase on my insurance. My friggin' escrow account's bigger than my interest in my
Your mortgage?
principal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm paying almost 600 in that and escrow, and I'm paying I'm sorry. Yeah, 300 interest and principal.
It's crazy.
I think I'm gonna pay this son of a bitch off because they're robbing me.
Yeah.
I hate spending my money though.
We got such a great deal on this place as far as the interest was like, and it'll never ever, you know, I can't even go back and refinance or anything.
Well,
because
see,
it'll
that's the
never,
reason I
never.
did it. It was 2.75 I got.
Yeah, we got 2.25 on this house.
I waited a little late to go do it, and it came back.
Yeah, it's and it's up to
I think
around
I
like
got 'em.
5% now, 5.25%.
Spending all Guido's
I
money.
think I got about
No, I thought I did a
50
good thing
left to
by
pay all of it.
getting that
Mhm.
interest rate. It'll
You do?
Okay, TC, she's spending your money too.
Excuse me?
She's gonna spend your money too.
Oh, man.
We're going shopping, huh? Pookie?
Don't even say that.
Don't even say that.
Gonna send me your black card.
Black card.
Since Dragon's not gonna take it, I'll take it.
Poor Taze.
Mhm. No, taste some fizzer paste. Taste
Oh,
your-
went up. Oh, your insurance went up 40%. Yeah.
It went up. Trust me.
No, and I'll never refinance or anything on this because it's so small that it just
Yeah.
ridiculous the interest. So
Mm-hmm.
That's why they do it. To get you.
our real estate lady, when we first bought the house, it was 2.75, and she says, yeah, just come back in a year and refinance it, and you should, if things are looking the same as they are, because this was during COVID, things are looking the same as they are now, you might be able to get even cheaper. And I'm thinking, God, how can you get any cheaper than 2.75? But
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did a year later and got 2.25. So, but it'll never happen again in my lifetime. I think.
No. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You're just full of wisdom tonight, TC. What's up?
Mr. God is thinking too much.
Don't answer me. See if I can.
You there, TC?
He's MIA.
I don't know.
Can you hear me? Hello?
We can hear
Yes,
you
we hear
now.
you.
Yeah, but we couldn't before.
Oh,
I know.
What are you doing?
looking for something.
Oh.
And he needs to, with those slippers, he needs to pick up his feet. Fuck.
Oh,
Right, Dragon? I've been saying that for
Fucking slide.
years. For years.
Yeah.
I was so glad I had carpeting in this house when he showed up, so I didn't have to
Yeah,
listen to that.
carpet too. I hate it.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, weren't you supposed to send me something, TC, and never did?
Yes, Taze, a VA loan. Yes.
Send you something what?
Okay, backed loan.
You were supposed to send me something.
Hmm.
Oh, well, were you supposed to send
Pinterest.
Dragon?
No.
Oh, I found it. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Fucking. All right. What am I supposed to send you?
I don't know. You were supposed to send me something.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh.
TC. What's
What's
going
that about, guys?
on?
Trying to think of what.
Here.
TTC has this selective memory loss. I can't remember.
She's
Uh-huh.
she's fucking around.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, I'm messing with you, TC.
Dragon, you can send me.
I'm not. I'm telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
What, Betty?
You can send me the screenshot.
Okay. If I ever get them, I will.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Because I'm kind of curious about that shit myself.
Yeah, me too.
Well, he can't
No
even
shit.
remember, so you might as well just forget it was even going to be sent to you at this point.
What are you
Right.
talking about? What are you talking about? Shit.
Whatever you were supposed
Dragon,
to
if you're
remember to
talking
send
about
Dragon today.
Mhm. Oh, shit.
Hello, TC. ET to TC. Are you home?
¿Qué pasó, amigo?
Cabrón.
¿Qué problema here?
Yeah, he's being quiet now and shit.
Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, huh?
Yeah, he's being fucking vague, sis. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty motherfucker. Dirty motherfucker.
Right.
TC, you're fucking up, man. You are fucking
I know he's slacking.
dude. God damn, that thing is just.
All right, I'm back. I had to send.
Oh,
I had
Taze
to-
is in.
Oh, you're just back. You're just back.
Hold on, Taze. Hold on. Taze is coming to your rescue, Dragon.
Oh, let Taze
Uh-oh.
Dragon.
What the fuck? What did I do?
Taze up.
I didn't do shit.
Taze wants up. Hold on. It's happening.
No, fuck. Here we go.
Here we go.
What, you don't want me up?
No, I didn't say that. Smart ass.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Yeah, she did.
No, I didn't.
Said
Yes,
off,
she did.
fuck.
Shut up.
I
She
heard
said,
her.
"Aw,
Taze.
fuck."
You believe me, Taze?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
I forgot why I wanted to come up in the first place.
Well, I said to TC that, well, this coming Friday I'll go live again and we'll have Friday Night Fuckery again, and then TC can make all those crank phone calls on my live stream again.
Oh no, okay. It's none of my business. So tell me if that's the way you feel. But do you guys have a VA loan, Pookie?
We have a VA backed loan, but it's not through.
Yeah.
VA.
I get it. I know how it works. I have a VA loan. How about you, Raccoon?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
I
So
saved
what
that
happened
son.
was-
I saved that son of a bitch for, let's see, 25 years before I bought my first house.
Yeah, we did. Well, not that long, but we waited.
I traveled all over the place. It didn't make sense to have a house at that time.
Sure.
So I wanted to move to Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I researched where the area that I wanted to live, and then I didn't want to drive my car here and put the mileage on my car because my car is very low mileage, and so I rented a pickup truck and I drove from California here. It took me 3 days, and I hooked up with a realtor and a mortgage broker. I got pre-approved. I started looking at houses. I signed contract to buy a house, and I had a 10-day opt-out. I can opt out at any time within 10 days for any reason or no reason.
Right.
I drove back home, and on the 10th day, I decided to opt out. Something just didn't feel right, so I opted out. So I told the agent, I said, I can't keep driving to Texas all the time. And he said, well, just go online, look at houses that you might be interested in, give me the addresses, and I'll go to the houses and I'll videotape them, and I'll tell you what my feeling is on it. So long story short, I ended up buying this place with never seeing it ever,
Really?
other than pictures and videotape.
You never saw it physically, you just saw pictures.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and
I
then
you can do that in Texas because I've looked. I mean, I've seen what. I mean, holy hell! Especially you coming from California to Texas, because I'm sure you anticipated paying a lot more than you probably paid.
You can buy in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. If you come from California,
Mhm.
you can buy a house and property 3 or 4 times bigger than what you had,
Yeah.
and you'll still have 3/4 of your money in your back pocket.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we got some Californians. Well, myself, but that doesn't count. But up here, but and even here, they. I mean, our house would probably go for 600,000-700,000 if it was in California.
Right.
So,
it
yeah.
depends on what part. It will probably be at least $1 million.
Well, yeah, that's true. Because the house, I think I said this last night, the house that I grew up in, my brother drove by and it was up for sale. And at the time, and we're talking probably, I don't know, 15 years ago. But at that time, it was for sale for $1 million. And I would venture to say, because my mom and dad bought it in '56, so I would imagine they paid between $10,000 and $30,000 for it, if
Yeah.
that. And so I went on Zillow, and Zillow is awesome because you can see the insides of houses and everything.
Yeah.
And I went on there, and I'm not shitting you. After all these years, and the last time I lived in that house was when I was probably, because we moved. I only lived in 2 houses my whole life growing up. So at that time, the house looked exactly the same. Even they didn't. The hardwood floors looked the same. There was a nook in the kitchen that kind of it had like a window box window in it. That hadn't changed. Nothing had changed in that whole house. The only thing they did was add a pool to the backyard because my dad had built on a big, huge, like an enclosed patio.
Yeah.
That you'd have to gain access from outside. You couldn't get it through like a sliding glass door in the house.
Yeah.
But it was huge. And they partied every weekend. My mom and dad it was either at our house or it was between 2 different friends of theirs. It was either, they swapped the 3 of them. So every 3rd weekend it was at
Wait a
our.
minute. Whoa.
But
They swapped
Swingers?
like a wife swapping?
No, of course, pays, of course.
Which
Yeah.
way
Well,
was the
that comes out the
pineapple?
same thing.
Well, I can't say because it might incriminate me or my family. So
Which way is the pineapple, up or down?
sideways, sideways, raccoon, sideways.
Now
I
we
don't know.
just
They said
lost
something
PC
about it
again.
meaning something. If it was upside down, it meant yeah.
Yeah, if I know, I don't know.
Right side up means no party.
Oh well, then it was upside down then because it was party. That's all, and I don't remember it being wild
Jesus.
parties. I mean, they always had fun. There was always a.
People party back then. Nobody parties no more.
No, they don't. They don't.
You stay in your house. You don't go to bars because you'll get a drunk driving if you dare go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to drink, stay home where it's safe. The idiots ain't
Yeah.
around.
That's what I do.
And you don't get hit on by drunks
Well,
by
Yeah.
staying home anyhow.
my my sister passed away about a year ago.
Oh, my
And-
condolences, Case.
Oh, well, thank you. Anyway, the house that she lived in, that she owned, I think she paid somewhere around $68,000 for it.
Mhm.
And at that time, I said, "Are you crazy? There's no house worth $68,000." And she
Right.
told me, "Someday, 68,000 is going to seem like nothing."
Yeah.
Yep.
You're crazy. You're
Mhm.
crazy. So, long story short, it
Was she
fell
old?
on my niece. My niece had to clear the house out and sell it,
Mhm.
and it was pretty emotional for her because it was the house she grew up in, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was listed for sale for $2.6 million.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
In
Where was that
California?
at?
In
Where's that?
California.
California, Silicon
Yeah.
Valley,
Yep.
and it sold in 30 minutes.
No, Jesus.
Can't even find the hundreds around no
Mhm.
more.
So
Can we turn it around backwards?
Right?
No shit.
All right. My father built a place 1972 to 71, 73, I think, or so. About a year and a half. It's a big place. Square footage is 3,300 heated plus a double garage. And it's on 7 acres. Sorry, 7 acres. Fenced, enclosed, landscape front yard. You can play football, baseball, which we did as kids there. He built it in that time frame, and I think he spent 98,000 on it. What would that a place like that go for in California?
Oh, Jesus. Like 4 or 5 million?
Easy. Yeah.
For
Depending
nine,
on where
nine
it's
acres?
And this would
Right.
you would take this house and put it in California,
It
and
depends
you
where,
would
you know.
Even just the
it would
land
fit
itself.
it would fit right in California because it's that typical Spanish style hacienda type houses with the
Oh, yeah,
arches,
that one.
the
Mhm.
arch
Yeah, we had
windows.
stuff like that when I was a
Mhm.
kid.
Yeah. It was all
Spain.
custom built. My dad designed the house, contracted it out. It took a long time to build it because it's got terrazzo tile,
Oh yeah.
and he did a I think it's 2 or 3 foot sunken den with terrazzo tile.
Mhm.
Did we lose Raccoon?
No.
No. He's still here.
So, Taser, you like over in
It's
East
just a good.
Texas or Central?
What is that?
Are you in like Eastern Texas or
No, I'm
Central?
in West Texas. I'm in West Texas.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
I originally wanted to I actually originally wanted to live in Sweetwater
Mhm.
because I thought it was a cool name.
Yeah.
And Sweetwater, Texas has the world's biggest rattlesnake roundup.
Oh, jeez.
Well, in
Oh,
order to have
shit.
rattlesnake roundup, you got to have rattlesnakes.
Right.
So I didn't want to move there.
Yeah.
Changed my mind.
Hmm.
But here's the difference between California and Texas. The value of my house is in the house itself. The land is hardly worth anything
Right.
because there's so much open land in Texas.
Yeah.
And California is just the opposite. The value of a property is in the land. The house is worth nothing.
Yeah.
So what people do is they'll buy houses like my sister's house, pay 2.6 million for it, and then tear it down and then build a house that they want. And when they tear the house down, they will leave one wall up. This is what my brother did too when he moved to Salem, Oregon. He bought 2 houses, one he lives in and one that he flipped. And what he did was he tore the house down all the way except for one interior wall.
Why is that?
Because then it's considered a remodel. And
Okay.
your what do you call them that you got to get? Your permits are a lot less.
Right.
So when he when he was ready to get his final inspection, the inspector came in and he told my brother, he goes, "Do me a favor, have enough respect for me to wait until I leave before you tear this wall down." Because he told my brother, he goes, people will, he goes, "I know what you guys are doing, and he goes, people will start tearing the wall down while I'm still there, and I don't like it." He goes, "So at least, wait till I leave before you do that."
I've never even heard of that, but I totally get it when you
Mm-hmm.
say it. Yeah. And Oregon is like a major, permits up the rear.
Wazoo, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're my girlfriend. I mean, they added on a bathroom, laundry room. They didn't even bother because the process is such a pain in the butt to do. And ultimately, if they go to sell or something, it might come back to bite them in the butt. But those permits are ridiculous. That I don't know how, especially all these people that rebuilt upriver after they burnt down. The permit process is just mind-boggling.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, my brother sold his house in California, moved to Oregon, and like you said, he bought 2 houses, paid cash for them both, and
Yeah,
still had $500,000 left over from the sale of his house.
yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It
Couldn't
really
you
is.
imagine what you could buy down here?
Yeah.
My mom and dad wish that they had bought up more. They bought property up here and built a resort, but they wish they had bought more property when they were at it, because this was back in the early '60s, and they bought property that had a house on it, kind of almost in a U shape, and they turned that into the lodge. And then my dad built 3 cabins, and I, made that was their living. Only,
Is that where they had their swapping going on?
yeah, absolutely, you know it. You betcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I even worked there for a while too when I was a prostitute.
Well, when I was a
Joey's
kid,
gonna clip that.
when I was a kid,
Yeah.
we lived in a pretty bad area, right? And my parents wanted to get us kids out of there. So we moved to an area where a lot of wealthy people live. We weren't wealthy, believe me, not at all. But everybody that I went to school with was, and my family
You
was.
bullied a lot as a kid
What's
then?
that?
Were you bullied a lot because you didn't have, you weren't that, you were among the have-nots?
Well, I was bullied until one day I wouldn't take it anymore, and then I found out I have skills. I didn't know I had skills until I had to fight.
Right. Good for
But
you.
anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget this. So we rented a house, and it was a nice house. And the owner decided he wanted to sell it. So he went to my father and he says, "I'd like to sell it to you. You and your family could be here forever, And I'll never forget this. My father said I would never pay $36,000 for a house.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I'm like, "Thanks, Dad."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't
That's
that
from a
crazy though,
different
Teresa,
era, man.
when you think about it? Only just in a 20-year span, even if you just took in 20 years in inflation and what it just I wish I would have bought a bunch of property in
Yeah.
California, I mean, holy cow, that's just It's crazy.
But
Just,
they're killing the dream in California.
well, yeah, but and it'll revitalize itself if it doesn't
Florida is the same way.
get
They're
burned
going
down.
to kill Florida. It's getting overloaded with too many people.
Well, that's
Too
why
many PCs in Florida.
that's right. That's why we
So
stick
many
in
good.
our little corner of
Yeah.
and just be
Jeez.
quiet.
I just feel sorry for all those poor people. Where the fuck they gonna go? It's kind of like, when Hurricane Katrina hit and everybody said, where's all these people going?
Well, like we talked about earlier, there are a lot of places, if you think about the bases, the military bases that have been shut down, or just even cities that have just gone belly up. Even in Oregon, it's like when the Rajneeshis came to Oregon and bought up a bunch of property, and they tried to infiltrate other towns instead of keeping to themselves, and because
The Antelope Ranch.
yes, they would have been totally self-sufficient if
They
would
were
have
going
been-
after the water rights, wasn't they?
They were going after everything, Raccoon Man. It was so stupid. They had so much property out there. They had everything they needed. They had a doctor.
They capitalize on everything.
I mean, everything you could need in a town, and they decided to go to Antelope. And
Did they have hookers?
Well, yeah, they probably had hookers too.
It was a sex cult. Yeah.
It was so stupid of them. If they wanted, I mean, if it were me and I wanted to build be a cult member, just build a city, it was perfect. I went over there after it was disbanded and they were all gone. They left an airplane out there. It was a literal city. It was like if you went to a ghost town or something that hadn't been for a while. But they had everything you could think of. They had pastures for their cows and any kind of wildlife that they needed. They had everything they could want, but they wanted more and they wanted to take over more, and that's what ended up screwing them. And that's
They run. He flew away in the middle of the night in a private jet.
He did, but and it was more. I wish I could remember her name, but it was more the woman.
Yeah, but he had a woman that was like fucking Goebbels or Stalin.
She was like
evil.
Pakistan or something. She was. Yeah. And what they did is they went into Antelope and into the Dalles, and they went to a place, a restaurant, and they tried to put poison in the salad bar. Got a bunch of people sick, and then they got their people on the board, in these towns, the city's board, and they wanted to run the whole fucking town, where they were so far removed from. I mean, if you were to see the town of Antelope itself, which was nothing, out in the middle of fucking nowhere, but then they wanted to go to the Dalles. And if you go to the Dalles, that's on the Columbia River Gorge. And it's not a big town, but yet it flows with all the other towns that are on the gorge. And these people, rather than staying within and being considered like Central Oregon or whatever, Northern Central Oregon, they wanted to infiltrate. And that's what screwed them. I mean, they could have still been there to this day had they just bought the property and done what their intentions were to begin with, and just having their own city or town or whatever you want to call it, commune or whatever. But
that shit never works out.
Greed got the best. Greed got the best of them.
That, and they found out also that the guru liked them little kids.
Well, yeah, that was such a weird thing. You go over there and they advertise it. You go and you can buy up, whatever they got left over there. Well, what I walked out of there with was red hangers. Everything they hung their clothes on and everything they wore was red.
Oh, that's because they're all brainwashed. They told what to do.
Sure. Well, it's just like Georgetown with, what's his name? And
There's plenty of stupid people in the world that'll hand
Oh, the
over
guy,
everything they got.
yep,
the guy in Guyana, what's his name?
Yeah.
Jim Jones.
Yeah,
Guyana.
he was San Francisco preacher.
drink the punch. Just drink the punch and,
Kool-Aid.
we'll all
Kids,
drink.
be quiet. Be quiet, kids. Just
It was Kool-Aid. Mothers, keep the kids quiet, mothers.
Yep. Yeah. And it boggles my mind that there are that many people that are easily persuaded into this type of situation. That
look what Charlie Manson did with a bunch of stupid kids.
Oh my God! Yeah, I lived it. I was there when Charlie Manson was a thing, and that was.
You
he
was
didn't
in
have-
Frisco?
He didn't know. I was in Pasadena, but it was.
Not that far from
Manson
it.
It
was,
around
Manson
me.
was
It
in
was
Southern California.
California.
Mm-hmm.
He controlled so
Oh,
much
no,
that
It's
he had it where he thought
No.
that he wasn't guilty of anything because he had all of his
Because he didn't do it.
do his
no, but farther.
for him.
Because he didn't do it. He had other people do it.
Exactly.
He was just a little weasel that never had nothing and lived in prison most of his life.
He
Well,
was,
if he had been patient, he might have been able to make a living in music. He was friends with one of the Beach Boys, and he was a
Look at those
songwriter.
eyes,
I mean, he
Dave.
wasn't bad. He wasn't great, but he wasn't bad. And
But
if he
look
had,
at his eyes, though. That is the eyes of a freaking crazy man. Look at his
Really dark, right?
Oh, that man was
cool.
nuts.
Mm-hmm. But to be honest, I mean, those people had their part to do too, girl. They're
Well,
not.
oh yes, they did.
You can't blame everything on him, because to be honest, it takes a lot in a person to do things like that. So,
But they
girls too.
I think though all those women were. There was a lot of drugs involved.
LSD, mind control.
So you don't know what you're doing, and you can manipulate people so bad when you're talking drugs and stuff. That
Do you know who
and
that
he
was?
did.
Like this one,
Huh?
like look in private.
Oh,
No, okay.
Kind of like that, something that you can,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, those kind of people.
There's no
They want to believe so badly in the person. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is what it is. They're not all there,
No, not at all. It's like I say, look at Charlie. I used to watch him when he would come up for parole and stuff, and there were times where he would do interviews and stuff. And his eyes, if you looked at nothing but the man's eyes, he was crazy. Those eyes they weren't focused on anything but what was in his head. Nothing relevant at all.
okay, I'm out to rage quit again.
Oh
So I'm
no.
gonna rage
Well, good to
quit,
see
and
you again,
Take
Dave.
care.
Get well.
Enjoy
Dave.
you.
3, 2,
I'm
1.
gonna- Where's TC at?
He was up here and he left again
With
for
the
the
hookers.
second time.
He-
Hookers.
Pretending that he has problems with the internet.
We should end it soon anyway.
Yeah.
Besa mi culo, TC.
Yeah.
Besa mi culo.
Yeah.
Rage.
All right.
You go live.
Everybody in 3, 2, 1.
Bye, Dave.
Bye, Taze.
I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
All right,
All
good.
right.
Later.
Well, good to see you, Raccoon Man.
Easy.
Good
That's
to
your
see y'all.
cue.
Bye
I don't
bye.
see you live.
Bye.
You guys
See you,
are gonna go
Raccoon.
sleep or something.
Night, ladies.
All right, y'all.
Guys.
Adios.
All right. Bye, loves.